Hey guys, welcome to Tao's Thrusty tournament. We're gonna get started real quick here. Let me know if you can hear Tao once I get into commentators chat as well. That'll be very important. All right, I'm in commentators talks now. Commentator chat. Hey, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. It's not a problem. Yeah. So you guys can hear Tao, right? Just double checking. I don't think they can. I'll try and sort that out. That shouldn't be a big deal.
Did you change anything, Saber?
Try speaking.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can you
Oh
hear
yeah,
me, guys?
that should be good. Yeah, yeah. It
Oh,
says it's
can
coming
you
through in
please write
OBS.
again in chat? Okay, great.
All right.
So I already shuffled the seeds, and now you can check who will be fighting whom.
Yeah, I'll bring that
The
up for
first,
the viewers.
yeah, and the first game actually will be Ironic versus Luck. Two of our rising stars, one for rapiers, another one for sabers, but right now they had to meet in the Stability Thrusty contest.
Nice. Yeah, these two have
Oh,
developed their skills really quickly. I'm really impressed with both of their progress. So really curious to see how this will go.
yeah, me too. It's really good to see people coming, staying, and then improving, and actual results support that they really improved.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm just gonna make this full screen for you guys. There we go. And this is a bit easier because I'm not the one actually hosting the matches, so I can just deal with the names and you guys can do your thing, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah. Okay, Lek is already connecting, waiting for Ironic. Uh, but why you registered them? Okay, guys, just a reminder. You don't need to tell the organizer that you are not going to participate. You just go to Chalong and you register.
Mm-hmm.
Because stuff changes. At one day you think you won't participate, and then last minute you come and you participate. There is a much simpler tool. Just go and register. Okay, I'm gonna fix this stuff then with now Zeronic not participating.
Okay. Oh, well. It's a shame that he's not.
Well, indeed. Okay, I'm removing him. Yeah, the bracket should be fixed now. So the second game is actually mine. I play against Maestro.
Okay.
So I will be silent and you will be commentating.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'm just gonna deal with the names.
Maestro is on the left, I'm on the right.
Okay. Can hear him now. Good, good. I figured.
Okay, wait to accept Maestro's connection. Okay, while we are waiting, what do you expect, Subu? What are your thoughts about Kalkstein specifically? Do you think he can fare well against Rapiers, or is he severely disadvantaged?
I think he can win. The only thing is his cuts are kind of slow, and in general he is outsped by Marie. And I think Marta has more precise point work, so I think he's at a bit of a disadvantage, but I don't think it's hopeless either. He does have reach on his side, and the cuts do reach out pretty far, so there is that.
Okay, Maestro is in. Now we will be able to see if our expectations are matched by the actual results.
Yeah, so Ironic and Luck actually dropped out, guys, so that was two people by the look of it. Oh,
Did
unless
he
Luck,
confirm?
he said too
I
bad I can't
actually,
stab. I don't know.
no. I think he's participating.
Oh,
It's
he is,
just that.
okay. Yeah, he was just bummed out, okay. Fair
Okay,
enough.
you take left, Maestro.
Yeah, that's not a good way to
Hmm.
win, so
Okay, I'll try Calc just to see how it goes.
interesting, okay.
And okay, let's go. Also, a small note: I limited the rounds to 7 instead of 10 because we have at least 8 people
Yeah.
participating. Well, I was expecting 9, but 8 means more matches. So, okay, let's go.
Yeah, of course, Tao probably not very familiar with point weapons in general. Kalkstein is a mix of both. He's not really only a point weapon specialist, but he can do a good mix of both. And that cut forces a double. That might be an advantage for Calc there. The fact that he can cut with the same amount of force that any Saber can. And I did say Marta has more precise point work, but it is true that Calc does have some of the same tricks. He has like in Cortada, he has that Y thrust from long guard, and he can also cut into thrust, which I think might be one of his better moves in this tournament, because it's really really reliable blade beat, and then he gets a really powerful stab after. Not gonna tell people how to use it though. You're gonna have to figure that out. It's pretty easy though. But anyway, Maestro, 2 flags right off the bat. That's kind of what I was worried about, that Marie might be a bit too quick. Good in Cortada though by Tao. And good stab by Maestro. I think he's using the X thrust by Marie. It's a common misconception that the lunge is the only thing she has that'll one-hit kill. She has a bunch of other stabs that'll do that just the same. So, and I like what Maestro's trying to do. He's using the B thrust to try and get past the long guard, which is off to the side, but it doesn't quite work that way. Trying something different now. And there's a good sidestep. That's one way probably. And again, we're seeing one hit kill there. And you can see, I'd say Maestro has a reach advantage, at least when it comes to the thrusts encountering the cuts. Even some of the stabs from Calc, they just don't always reach as far. It's Marie's footwork and the fact that her weapon is a little bit longer. And there's a stab right there. I think Calc's body is a bit open too. That might be another problem he's having. Even that long guard can be a little bit flimsy at times. And eventually Maestro gets it. Maestro
Oh,
was
GG.
controlling the fight the whole time, I would say.
I don't know Calc too
Yeah.
well to fight on your weapon.
Yeah, I
That's
think
all
that's
I can
a
say.
I think that's a big problem against rapiers if you don't know how to use calc properly. Because like you might throw
Yeah.
cuts when you don't mean to, or stabs when you don't mean to, and Marine Main can capitalize on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I reported the score, and we go to the third game, Oaken Licks versus Stuntman.
Yeah. Plus the fact that when you move diagonally, Calc switches his feet, and you have to memorize those moves. So that's another
Yeah,
challenge.
exactly. I know like 4, maybe 5 moves by Calc, and that's it. Okay, and Oaken. Yeah, and Oaken is connecting already.
Awesome.
Oak is on. Stunt. We are waiting for you to get in. Now I'm
Hopefully he's
interested to
around.
see which character will he pick as well. He's main in Isabella, but what will he prefer? That's the question.
Names are set up.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically
Great.
absent. Yes, it's quite ironic, isn't it? Because he was Ironic really wanted to prove himself in this one as well, but can't show up.
I think more people will be coming back from vacations like next week or so.
Yeah,
Bazowski will be able to play. Piccola is coming back as well. And I think he really wants to try some stuff with Marta, and it will be great.
for sure.
Okay, I'm not sure if Stuntman is on. He's still not responding, not connecting. Let me double check.
Bit of a shame.
Okay, we'll go to the next game then, and we'll be back later for Oaken and Stunt. Maybe he will come to us eventually. And next game features you, Subu. You
Okay,
go against Russ.
sounds good. All right, I'll
You
go
can
ahead and
connect
join
now,
you.
Russ. Yeah.
Just closing some stuff and whatnot.
So you will be fighting on the left, and Russ will be fighting on the right.
Okay.
Still don't see you connecting.
Should be now.
Are you joining? Ah, okay, great. Now, what about Russ?
Names are set up.
Is he online? Well, maybe he's online, maybe not. He's hidden. I wonder why people use like hiding in Discord so much.
It's not something I think about much. I guess it's just so you don't get bothered as much. I don't know. But there is the do not disturb thing
Although,
too. So
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know. That's
It
why
just
I do it.
mutes
But yeah,
all the pop-ups and
yeah.
whatever.
I don't know. I guess people just don't want to be seen online 24/7. I don't know. For me, I often forget though. I just don't even think about it. So
Actually, it's pretty natural now that you can install Discord on your mobile, like, and your mobile is turned on all the time.
yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure if Russ is on as well. He's still not responding. Now that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I checked the
Next,
update a bit. Carlos. I think Alex is a bit smoother. That was something that he changed as well. Yazut can now kill with that quick thrust, which I'm not sure about, but it's interesting.
Okay, it seems that Russ may join us later, or maybe not. So
Okay.
just to not waste time, we will proceed to the next game. And Oak, you need to get back again to fight against me.
Oh yeah, because Stuntman's not here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, he's connected. Here we go again.
Okay.
Now, I'm on the left, Oak on the right.
All right. Whoops.
Okay, I'll check Marie now. Okay, here we go.
Well, that was an interesting thrust there by Tao. Here's a lunge, actually, one of the slower ones. Not the bread and butter one. Bit of a trade, but Oak got it. Oak is a calc expert, so he definitely knows what he's doing. I think Tao has at least played some Marie, so he's a bit more familiar with how she moves and whatnot. By the way, about the update, I think it's a good update. I don't have any issues with it. It's just that one move that maybe is a bit too strong now. I'd have to test it though, because I've seen it not kill too. It's not like an insta kill. So I agree with also standardizing the push cut damage. That is when a thrust misses you, but it still causes some damage. That's obviously a good change. We shouldn't be buffing characters and nerfing others for the same weapon, same move. So yeah, I agree that with that change. I forget what else was changed, if anything. Oh yeah, there might have been a Marie tweak as well. But honestly, everything seems the same with her. Nothing's broken, never has been. So, and we're seeing other moves are just as viable against long guard. So, I don't think much has changed with her. And that's a double. Good triangles by Tao. Tao really likes throwing that move. It definitely does strike at one of Calc's openings, and it has a lot of reach. So I see why he's doing it. And that was a good thrust into the chest. And there's the triangle, a stab to the body really quick after the failed triangle. Blade beat by Oak, but he's having trouble, at least at this point, initiating, I think, because Calc is a little slow. He goes for a stab there that looked like a neck stab, but it didn't kill. And that's a sidestep by Tao. Actually, a very lethal move at times. And at this point, it's an even fight. Oak was dominating the first bit, but now Tao is actually getting a lead. That was a good blade beat into a stab. Oak trying to land a stab of his own, but Tao just keeps stepping out of range every time he tries, and that's the issue. Marie's footwork is quicker, and she has more reach.
GG. Yeah, now I know how it looks from both sides.
Yeah,
I mean, Oaken is more experienced with calcs than me, so he knows what he's doing, but the distance plays a really important role here. When you just get used to it more, like staying at range to avoid calcs thrust, it becomes so much easier.
definitely.
Okay, still pretty tight game. Reporting the score right now.
Yeah, you both did really well. And I think Oak was playing
A
well too. It's just chasing Marie down is so hard.
Yeah, like the map is not too big. I specifically picked it,
Hmm.
so like you can't kite through all the distance and use the Marie's advantage in really fast dashes and etc. etc. But still, like if you keep the distance,
Yep.
you keep your opponent always guessing, are you gonna use some preemptive attack or no? You still can keep that range advantage,
Yeah.
reach advantage. Okay, next we have Luck and Maestro.
Okay.
They should be here definitely.
Yeah, I got the names set up. Yeah, Luck City's definitely here, so yeah, we're good.
Great. Luck and Maestro, please join up.
We haven't seen a Marta yet. We've only seen Calc and Marie so far.
Yeah, I hope when Pico will play this next time, he will bring Marta. He's really good with her. Also, maybe Koala. Let's see. Okay, great. Maestro is coming as well. Also, Maestro, you will be doing 2 games in a row, so don't leave when you join and finish the game. After Luck, you will be fighting Veneta.
Yeah, and having sparred with Venator, he's definitely used Marie before and knows her moves, so he won't be an easy opponent. He's played Marta as well.
Well, of course, he can take his experience and footsies
Yep.
and apply them here. Who do you prefer in this contest, Marie or maybe something else?
I think Marie personally. Good balance of speed and reach.
Yeah, like if you consider even Mata, she lacks a bit in footsie department, and
Hmm.
like she has great defensive stabs, but if you move forward, yeah, like she can't lunge forward with something. She can't go low like and
Yeah.
reach forward as Marie does with a triangle. Yeah.
And the other thing with her is she often breaks long guard when you do a long guard thrust. You have to actually manually do long guard again to keep it going. And I think in a
I
rapier
see.
fight, that's not a good thing at all if long guard just stops working on you.
I see.
I think that's partly why she struggles against Marie a lot to like block a lot of her stuff. It's because they try to reply with a thrust and then they have to take that, quarter second, whatever it is to resume long guard to catch it.
Yeah, also the height difference between the rapiers
Yeah.
may affect it somehow.
Yeah, even in mismatched weapons, the character's height definitely does play a role.
Yeah, especially with Marie. She's just so
Yeah.
short, and just to make things worse, she's also using such a posture that she goes even lower than her
Yeah.
natural height. So it's possible to duck some moves completely.
Yeah.
Okay, Maestro is connecting. Accepted. And Luck is on the left, Maestro on the right.
Yeah. Names are set up.
Pick your characters, guys. Good luck.
Guessing it'll be a Marie mirror, but we'll see.
Mm, yes, it is. Here you go, gallows for you. All the bodies are freshly removed. Whoever is getting killed here is hanging next. Okay, like shows some dashes. Maestro is more accurate.
Nice Frost.
Scores the first flag, yeah. That's actually the thing that I felt when I faced Maestro at the first game. Like
Mhm.
he's not moving around too much. He's really conservative with what he's doing, but he has a great precision with his attacks.
Yeah, yeah, his distance management is on point.
Yeah.
Triangle by luck, risky, but I like it. There are
Mm.
situations where the triangle is actually the best move. They're just sometimes few and far between.
Yeah, but you need to get a little bit closer, and
Mm.
that's dangerous.
Yeah, I
You
find
may get caught when you
yeah,
start it.
for sure. I find it's usually when if you're in a rapier fight when the other rapier is offline with the point and doing a big cut, then you can sometimes duck under and stab with the triangle.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Maestro baited this counter
Yep,
and then
definitely
punished
dominating.
it.
In Cortada, but
Oof.
that forces a double actually. That was beautiful, but it was a mutual.
By the way, what's your experience with Marie Subu? Like, I know you are not maining her, but you know her very well. You know a decent number of her attacks and specifics.
Yeah,
What's your
because
relationship?
because Alex is bad against stabs, I made a point to just learn Marie because Marie is the easiest rapier character to use. So I don't use her particularly often, but sometimes when I'm fighting a rapier, I'll just go with Marie to make it more like a chess match instead of a game where I try and catch thrusts and try and cut to the head. It's not that I can't play the matchup with Alex if I need to. I certainly can, but it's harder when you have to chase your opponent down sometimes.
Oh,
Damn.
nice. Such a punch and then
Yeah.
follow-ups.
Triangle. Oh, almost got stabbed in the face though. You gotta be careful.
It looks so much better when two Marisa are not just double dashing into each other.
Yeah, I'll agree
It
with that
actually,
for sure. Yeah.
it actually looks like fencing, proper fencing. And actually, before this, Dacian meta started, that's what I enjoyed. Like just watching Marie Mirrors, Marie versus Mata, just so much, realistic thrusts going
Mm-hmm.
around.
Yeah.
And congratulations to Maestro. Thanks to Luck for participating in this game. Uh, was it 7-3 or 7-2?
7-2. Just looked it back in
Okay,
the stream.
reporting it now. Yeah, great. Yeah, Maestro, you stay, please. Don't leave us. Now you're playing against Veneta. Okay, score is reported. Maestro will be on the left and Veneta will be on the right.
All right.
Here you go, guys. Can you take the right side, Vena? No, maybe no. I'll just reset controllers.
I'm not in. He didn't let me in.
Uh, ah, Maestro disconnected. That's why. I see.
Okay. Oh, so you would have heard two notifications because of that. I see.
Yeah, yeah. I think Maestro disconnected, then he remembers that he needs to stay. That's why. Okay, you should be in now. Again, Maestro on the left, Veneta on the right.
Oh, Venator's
Mata.
thinking about Marta. That's interesting. Oh, maybe they got the sides wrong.
I think
I saw
Maestro
someone
already
switch.
left, no? Okay, let's just go to the menu just in case.
Yeah, somebody held RT, so.
Maybe.
Or
Okay,
they could have been mirrored or
yeah,
something. I don't know.
should be fine now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, calc.
Calcshine,
Yeah.
okay.
Veneta did type in chat that he wants to calc the calc. Let's see if he can
Oh
do
yeah, that's
better
true.
than me and Token. My heart is with the underdog calc here.
Yeah, he hasn't won anything yet, so maybe that'll change. I think that long guard Y thrust is very good for countering incoming stabs, at least. But again, it's that
Uh,
problem of chasing Marie down.
yeah, like she can just backdash and it's really hard to catch her.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Stab into slash. I tried to use his dashing thrust, but just
Mhm.
regular long guard stops it completely.
Yeah. Cuts by Venator, but they get parried. Maestro have a cut of his own. I'm not sure if he meant to do that. That was a really slow move that he tried using.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably meant something more like that if he wanted to cut.
Yeah, and I think Maestro is getting pretty close for Marie. Don't need to. Yeah, now he's keeping his distance.
You know, I think this is the one matchup where that double thrust does not work very well, actually. I think Calc blocks it pretty well, and then if Marie gets close to him, he can cut, so...
Yeah.
So in a way, it's better for Marie that she can't do it, because it's so tempting to try double thrusting.
Nice. Yeah, I can see that Veneta is really good at getting closer with Calc.
Yeah, he knows what he
He
has to
gets
do.
in position.
Big cuts, yeah, beating the
Oh,
blade down. He got hit a little bit, but
okay, some.
nice rush.
I think Maestro is really happy to secure this round after this punch to the face.
Trade of pokes there.
Uh,
Nice. Good
he
angle.
didn't even reach.
Yeah, I've noticed Maestro's always picking the correct angles, too.
Yeah. Ivana is being.
A bit far, but he gets close. Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, he really stood his ground, was cautious with approach, and stopped everything.
Again, dipping under.
Yeah, just she changes the angle a bit and goes right around his guard. Nice.
Stab, yep. Very even fight, actually. Maestro putting up a fight, but actually that was a thrust from Venator. Bit of commentator's curse there.
I think Maestro is hesitating now. That's what allowed Venator to just approach and
Yeah,
strike from his perfect distance.
yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
he
and
thought this
this
would be
map is
easier.
small.
Yeah.
Oh. I think he needs to move to the sides more, just to avoid being cornered.
Well, I think he's listening a little
Veneta,
bit.
well, Veneta is good at that. He doesn't need to listen to me at
Yeah,
all. But Maestro, on the other hand, he's just getting cornered so easily.
yeah. Good blade beat. That's. I think he has the right idea. It's just applying it. There's a trade.
Yeah.
I don't think the trades benefit Marie though, because Count can follow up. Actually,
Oh,
as I say that, nicely done.
yeah, perfect slash. Just when it was needed the most.
Yeah. Venator threatening to just close him
Oh,
down, but he pays for it with his hesitation there.
GG guys, like the best match so far, a very close one. And it even ended at the tip of Marie's
Yeah,
point blade.
yeah.
Okay,
I don't
reporting the
blame
score now.
Venator for hesitating though, because he figured probably he was gonna run into the point, which is probably also true. He was in a bit of a dilemma when that rush didn't work the way he wanted it to.
Yeah. Okay, now we have Oaken on the left versus Luck on the right.
And then I get
And
to fight.
while guys are connecting, I'll also poke those who were missing initially.
All right.
Russ and Stuntman.
Pickle is not happy that Venator's not pleased with Calc's moves.
Yeah, actually, Pico can play Mata, he can play Kalkstein, he can play anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pekkola
Okay.
telling him what he could have done better.
Oaken, please reconnect. I saw you connecting, I accepted, but I don't know why you dropped out. Okay, you're in, great. Luck is in as well.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to the
Again,
bathroom. I'll be back.
okay. Oaken on the left, on the right. Take your picks, guys. I see. Oak stays true to his Kalkstein. Maybe he watched Venator and learned something that he may use to his advantage. Let's see, let's see. Probing it first. No side movement, only footsies. Oh, for a moment I thought it's a double, but somehow Murray wins. I guess the shorter blade didn't allow Kalk to score as well.
Alright, I'm back.
To blade beating. Some good exchanges.
Yeah. Oak again struggling with that
Oh,
lack of reach, though.
that slash almost got the Murray. Like it was so
Yeah.
close, but no damage.
And
It was
unfortunately,
literally
those.
by her arm.
Yeah. Those thrusts to the chin are so powerful with Marie, so. Pretty
Yeah.
much guaranteed to kill. That was good triangle, actually, too.
Oh, again, not a double. Also, like one of the best moves for Kalk, retreating thrust is not really useful against Marie, unless she's just going wild and somehow wishes to get really close to Kalk.
Yeah. The best that can do is maybe close the center line off. That was a beautiful triangle, but beyond that, it
Yeah.
doesn't do a lot. Luck being a bit stylish, that rush
Oh,
unfortunately just
nice.
was too close.
Maybe actually that's a good tactics for Kalk. Just stay patient, wait for Marie to do something, parry it,
Yep.
block it, long guard it, whatever, and then punish when she gets closer. One moment, guys. Uh, Luck just used a banned move, so he won't get a flag this round.
All right, that's fair enough.
So you can just let yourself get killed just to do it quicker. Oaken, please kill Luck. Don't forget, yeah, I know, guys, you're not doing it intentionally, just the reflexes, but try to use just the single lunge, not double lunge.
Yeah, just remember, don't press X at all after you do it. Because you'll do the second lunge automatically if you do, even if you try to incortada or something. There's a chance you'll throw the lunge instead.
Yeah, stick with Y. And well, Marif has a good variety of different moves as well.
Yeah. I guess
I'm really
just,
surprised.
yeah, go ahead.
I'm really surprised that people are underusing her sidestep left low stab.
Oh yeah.
It's actually good if you can get a correct angle. Like for example, when Calc is going left leg forward or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people like that neutral forward X too. That's a very reliable move.
Hmm. Now Oken is getting some flags. Let's see if Lank can manage to adjust.
Yeah. He has the experience to do so, but Luck is doing a good job of selecting the angles, much like Maestro was earlier.
Yeah, that last stab was really good.
Triangle
Oh,
again. That's
oh,
risky. 2 stabs.
I think Marie was close to getting out of stamina, but
Oh,
oh,
low guard.
still
That's
alive.
risky. Yeah, he went for low guard too. I don't know if he meant that.
You need to get a bit closer to land this, not from such a distance.
Hmm.
It will just magnet to long guard.
Oh, 2 thrust
Oh,
combination. Nice try.
nice. And another close game.
Yeah,
Just
that was
one flag
beautiful
needed to
rush.
take it.
And I don't know if
Yeah, I
Oak
think he
expected it.
felt that it's working. He landed a wound on his opponent and just went with it.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the best thing to do.
Yeah. Oh, stability contest.
Oh, Oak got it.
And
Nice.
Kalk gets it. GG, guys. Very well played. Okay, I'm reporting this right now.
Okay.
7-6. And next game is ours, Subu.
Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna join you.
Waiting for you to connect. Accepted. Checking out if Russ or Stuntman is here. Unfortunately, they're not with us for now.
Alright.
Okay, so let's get going. I'm pretty hesitant what to pick. One moment, let me double check the sides. Yeah,
I'm
you
on the
should be on
left,
the
yeah.
left. Yeah. You know Murray well, but I don't know well any of those. Okay, we'll see. Uh, okay, I'll try Calc at least
Alright.
one more time.
Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Bolt leg.
Okay, let's wait it out. Just signal with your long guard if
Good.
you're ready.
I'm good. It's been good
Yeah,
otherwise,
let's go.
just the spike. Good game.
GG Subu.
He just blocks everything. It seems you were doing a good job. At least when when you're playing properly, he does.
Well, I mostly relied on long guard, so
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't try to blade meet me.
Yeah, I was trying earlier actually with the X cut. It just wasn't doing anything. I don't know.
Ah, I see.
But hey,
It's really
Marie's not
hard
my
to
main, so that's
approach Marie like, well, yeah, obviously,
so
but
that's probably it.
like when you're backing off, it's somewhat easier, like to switch between long guard and regular stance. But
Mm-hmm.
when you're moving forward, it's always such a wild guess. Like, and just as a stepper, I went with long guard because it's Marie. But like good Maries, like Ironic, Bazovsky, whatever, who knows her real well, can just blade beat you if you move forward with your blade straight. So it's really a wild game when you try to approach them and they're moving back.
Yeah. So Raph's still not here. So actually, I think I'm fighting again.
You scored 4 points, right?
I believe so.
Okay, submitting. Yeah, I don't think Ras or Stuntman came back. That's unfortunate. Yeah, and I'm missing my next game as well.
It was 3 points,
So
by the way.
you're okay. So actually, you can stay Subu and play versus Luck.
All right.
Okay, submitted. Nice.
All right. Names are set up.
Luck is in as well. So yeah, you will be uh, playing on the left. No, right. Yeah, Subu,
Yeah.
you are on the right.
Yeah.
Luck on the left. Let's go.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to both of you guys. Marimira, I guess. Luck, can you move?
Might have a
Maybe he
problem.
can't. Yeah, Luck should be on the left, and he wasn't moving at all.
There you
Okay,
go.
it's
So he
working
just
now.
got
Great.
back out.
Okay, another classical Mori duel. Let's see how it goes. Map is selected by default, guys, so whenever you go to map selection screen, just press attack button and you will go in. Subu quickly tries to start something with launch.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah,
I was trying to
this,
Incortada, I swear.
this flag is not
My
counted.
bad. All right.
So on a moment, guys, I'll do it
Awesome.
like
All right.
this, and yeah,
Total
I'll
accident,
just
I swear.
increase. Well, it's like a reflex already. We are just too used. The more you play the characters, the more you are getting used, like to the best moves, etc.
Yep.
So you just press it automatically.
Yeah, plus I was trying to Incortada, but that just triggers the thing anyway, so my mistake.
Yeah, it just buffers, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
No, not Jera, please.
it's lagging, yeah. I know. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's I have to think every time I do that, do not press X. That does make you go a bit slower, I think, if you're not careful, so.
Okay, so you can actually say that's an advantage for those who don't play Marie at all, because we are not used to doing it.
Yeah.
Another a recon with those thrusts, but double. Oh, nice. Right into the chest. One guard defense and a counter. Good exchange, but just as I was thinking that both are hesitant to move forward, Subu just dives in and scores the flag. Again, but no luck this time. Yeah, you need to get closer to land this now. Oh, nice shuffle. Evaded the triangle and scored. Again, guys are trying to scout each other out, figure the intentions, and nice undercut. It's unfortunate that Luck wasn't able to capitalize on it. Good defense by Subutai.
Oh, what?
Okay, stop please. Ironic. Oh, I
I
mean
swear
Luck,
I
I'm
pressed
sorry.
it once. Oh well.
Luck,
Uh,
finish the guy please.
yeah, just. Oh, come on. Don't make me suffer.
He is being
Maybe I
cruel.
just won't throw that at all. How about that?
Well, that's move actually pretty good as a counters, and when you're countering with it, you don't need to do it twice most of the time.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, long guard recon again. Usual stuff, people just go into range and attack. As soon as one is in the range, the second one obviously is too. Oh, nice attempt. Getting close. But, oh, out of stamina stop, but too low on damage. Lots of doubles in this game. I think both of the contestants need to think more about their defense. Like, if someone is approaching you, maybe he wants to initiate, so maybe you need to defeat his attack first and then counter. Or maybe use triangle to duck under his attack or something. Now that's a pretty solid and interesting exchange, but too out of measure to land the triangle. Yeah. Wait out a bit, let your opponent continue those wild swings, and then just punish him. Classical play by Subu. Nice in Quantatas. They both just got too close. But no one is even attempting to blade beat. Well, that's it.
Alright, good fight.
7-5. Yeah, good fight, guys. Good fight. So, Subu, tell me, why no blade beat?
Because I was focused on controlling his blade so I could get a stab of my own, and because every time I
I
got
see.
my point offline, I feared getting stabbed in turn, because Luck is not afraid to rush in there.
I see. I see. Yeah, that's definitely a good point as well. You need some, like, a very quick slash, but
Mm-hmm.
quicker slashes from Marie are the ones when she walks back, and they're not really useful when you're moving forward, obviously.
Definitely.
Yeah, maybe that's the case. Okay, so next we have Venator on the left versus Oaken on the right. Oaken is already connecting. Venator as well.
Yeah, my
Accepting the
connection seems to be
connections.
really good, so that's also good to see. Like, I didn't have any lag issues, and that's with the streaming in the background, so that's good.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, both guys are in. Again, Venator will be on the left, Oaken on the right.
And yeah, you're right, Venator. It really is tough to fight that muscle memory, though that second time I thought I was pressing Y. I think I bumped the X button by mistake. Oh well.
Okay, maybe it will be a Calc duel. Calc mirror. Let's see, let's see. I guess no control on the left side. Let's try it again.
Yeah, that's why I was also thinking about using Marta, because I've used her a bit, but it's tough to say. At least if I use Marta, I won't have to fight muscle memory, but, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
But there's weaknesses too, so that's why I went with Marie.
Well, you are more experienced with her, obviously.
Yep. Alright, Calc Duel. Love to see that.
Yeah, Veneto said he wants to Calc the Calc, and Doken is pretty good with him.
Yeah.
It's his older character, so.
That was a stab by Venator in the opening, though. Good stab.
Almost a double.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Cut into thrust combination.
Yeah, and I think he stopped Veneto's attack as well with this cut.
Yeah. Something Calc's actually pretty good at. He covers a lot of area with his cuts, so he can often bat stuff aside or cover himself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's
Oh,
tired.
no stamina.
Venator is being patient, though. I actually don't blame him, because if he recovered, like, in a split second, you could find yourself ghost thrusted, so.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
If you get too greedy, just single back moving stab and that's it.
Yeah. Plus, if Calc ever does get low on stamina, especially if it's because he's wounded, he'll probably stay in that state for a while, even if he's not actually tired, so. There is
Yeah.
something to just waiting him out. Letting him do those wide swings that'll take more stamina and stuff like that.
And 3-3 now. Pretty close games. I think they're figuring each other out.
Yeah. Some big cuts by Oak, trying to beat the blade probably.
Nice.
Nice combination by Venator, though.
Yeah, great combo.
He scalped him after that cut.
Some feints.
Not the most thrusty match. There's been some stabs, but we've seen some cuts too.
Yeah. Actually, that's what I'm interested to see in like clear rapier duels.
Mm-hmm.
More cuts as well to blade beat to just surprise your opponent.
Yeah, it's definitely a tool that can be underused, especially if you're concerned about getting stabbed.
I still remember the time when Marie had no good slashes at all,
Mm-hmm.
but then there was an update that gave her a variety of such an attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of time passed since then, and it's really unfortunate that, well, Marie mains are pretty rare, so maybe that's the point.
Yeah.
That we don't see much of those variety of attacks being used by Marie.
Yeah, that could be it. I'd be curious to see what Fro Fencer brings to the table when he gets back. He has a new computer now, so hopefully that'll be soon.
Oh, that's good. I'm missing Fro.
Yeah. And
He was,
he comes from before the
yeah,
double thrust meta too, right? So, you know,
yeah.
the way he plays Marie is different.
And defensive and countering Calc of Veneto wins the game, 7-4.
Nicely done.
GG, guys.
And I think Venator fights again, actually. Yes, he does, because Ironic would have fought twice if he was here.
Yeah, so you are fighting Veneto right
Yep.
now, Subu. Ready to accept your connection.
Alright, just getting the names sorted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you will be on the left, and the Venta will be on the right.
Alright, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Accepted. Here you go, guys. Can you control the selection?
I can't. We're getting the same bug again. We just have to back out, I think.
Yeah, the usual.
That or select Izzy really quickly by mistake. That's also possible. Oh, you want to do Marta
Oh,
duel? Okay.
that's interesting. Great choice, guys. We didn't see Mata today, so now we get two.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
thinking
it's too
about it
bad.
because of the muscle memory thing, so.
Okay. It's too bad that Koala and Pico are not participating today. I hope they will be joining future tournaments to show us true Mata skill. Still, it's interesting to see how it goes here as well. Oh. Subu is just moving forward, positioning his rapier like a spear or something and just piercing his opponent, and again, not afraid of doubles at all. Hmm. I think Vento is trying to figure something out, but no good so far. Lots of inquatatas and counter thrust and slashes. Oh, Venator is out of stamina, but lands a hit. No damage, unfortunately. Oh, what a round. Girls brawling. Nice slash, but no kill. And it even ended in trade. Oh, yeah. That's a super quick poke. If your opponent is also moving into it, that's a sure kill. Ah, pokey pokey. And the retreat. I think Subu is close to getting out of stamina, but he still moves forward. Yeah, that was an expected result in the end. Oh. Oh, again a trade. Nice. Two pokes into the face, it seems they're not enough to kill Bata. uh, that was hilarious. Oh yeah, that's a better attack. One hit, one kill. Oh, and again, just move forward and impale. And again.
Good fight.
That tactics really worked for you, Subu. GG.
Yeah. Just get past the tip and then point to the face or the chest.
Yeah, like you moved sort of like a lancer. You just ride a horse into your opponent and pierce him with your lance.
Yep.
Okay, reporting the match.
Yeah, some of those were
And
messy too, but that's the way Marta fights are.
yeah, like loads of low damage pokes.
Yep.
Like even at one round, you poked Venator 2 times in the face and killed him with a shot into the chest.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still are missing Ras and Stuntman.
We're skipping a bunch of them actually because of that.
Yeah, now we have Maestro versus Oaken Leaks. Maestro will be on the left, Oaken on the right.
All right.
Accepting the guys. Oaken Leaks accepted. Waiting for Maestro. And poking our lost comrades as well. Maestro, if you can hear me, feel free to connect. Your turn to play now. Okay, now that we have some matches behind us, what do you think? Can really Mata have a chance against Kalkomari?
Uh, I like her odds against Kalkstein better than Marie, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to see her fight Marie a bit more to have an opinion there, but I think Marie still has the edge. Yeah, I think player skill obviously matters more, but I think Marie just has more initiating tools and whatnot. So I think Marie would have the edge. I mean, her footwork's also better, and that's really important.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, Maestro, left, Oaken right.
What I will say though is if a Marie player is too aggressive, or the Marta player knows which thrusts kill in one hit, Marta can be stronger than you might expect.
It's really important to know like differences for her attacks to use like more varied arsenal.
Yeah.
That's the issue with underdog characters that are not being used too often.
Hmm.
Like you can do good on basics and fundamentals, but you're not getting like 100% out of the character. And sometimes it's really important for specific matchups. Oh, some long guard
Good exchange.
exchanges.
Good thrust by Maestro.
Yeah. Mm.
Playing to 10? No, we're playing to 7.
Yeah, I just increase the number of rounds to make sure that if someone uses double lunge accidentally,
Hmm.
it won't cause a problem.
Maestro doing that mid fight there. Still, he's winning. He probably did that between rounds. Oak is struggling to close the distance. Blade beat
Nice.
attempt, but Oak timed that really well.
Yeah, he used the combo to get
Yeah.
closer with a slash and hit the second intention.
Yeah, and that's one way to counter the blade beat. Just throw a cut of your own, and if that doesn't work, then throw a stab while she's recovering.
Yeah. Uh, can't really approach. I think he need to use long guard more.
Yeah,
Maybe my oh yeah, Maestro is expecting that.
yeah.
He definitely is.
Good
Uh,
cut, forces a double.
mm,
Low guard. Interesting choice there.
yeah.
That's obviously bait. Oh, nice.
Oh, Maestro trying different moves.
I
Uh,
think Cortana blocked that actually.
uh,
Nice use of neutral
again,
guard.
yeah, I see what Oak was trying to do again. Get closer with the combo, but unfortunately he started it just from uh,
Yeah,
too great of a distance, so
and that's it.
he missed even with the second attack. Yeah, 7-1. Maestro gets it.
Yeah, that's a very important tool of Marie, the ability to use neutral guard when you see a cut coming in. That's her way of disengaging. when people try to beat her blade, and it also means it's harder to hit her arm and whatnot. So
And yeah, it's good that Maestro is not living because now he needs to fight you, Subu. You
right,
will be on the left and Maestro on the right.
awesome.
So Mata again or Marie?
I'll see. It's tough. It's a tough call, honestly. I know
You
Marta's
took
moves, so it's not
you take left,
terrible.
Subu. Ah, you're still not connected,
I'm
right?
not connected. Yeah, I'm joining now.
Okay, accepting you. Uh, Reset controllers just in case, so take the sides. Okay, you can move. Great. That's a question, yeah? I could have given you an advice, but I'm in no position to do it because I'm just so bad with those characters.
Yeah. Yeah, Maestro's a good
I,
Marie, so maybe I should avoid fighting muscle memory as much as possible.
yeah, maybe.
Marta does have
Okay,
HP too, so
now that's the first Martha versus Marie today. I'm really hyped to see how it will end. One guard. The rich advantage in those attacks. Yeah, I think Maestro is waiting for the thrust by Mata and then tries to quickly counter. Oh, and lunge again. Great timing. Mm, even long guard is not helping this time. And Maestro is really trying to utilize his fast dashes, but not this time, and gets a stab right into the eye. Oh, cautious play by both players, but I think Maestro will want to dash in eventually or counter some of Fubu's attempts. Oh, nice blade beat. Yeah, that's the problem with good Marie. You can't just hold the guard forever. You will be beaten. Oh, and the counter. Mm. Bait maybe, the distance was large enough, but now just a plain bad move. Oh, she's tired. Ah, not anymore. Subu keep his cool. And Sidestep just get the final flag.
very good fight.
7-1. So, after you experienced it just now, what do you feel?
It's
Like,
awful.
do you want to know more of Mata moves? Because like you are lost in options that you can use against Marie, or it's just the overall difference in speed of movement or anything else?
I think the speed of movement and also that Marta doesn't guard anything that she does, it seems. At least if the Marie player is positioning themselves well. So
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so again we have to skip a few games.
yeah, that was a mistake for
Oh,
sure, but that's how it goes.
one moment. I think Stuntman just wrote something.
Oh, he said no. Yeah.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Again, guys, please. It's hard to just check everyone out. We have Shalom. We use it. Please unregister if you're not going to participate. Even if you do it like 5 minutes prior, it still may help because like I decreased the number of the rounds to 7 because I was expecting larger numbers participating in the games. Like if I knew that we are short on 3 people, I could have just used 10 rounds to give more games to people. So please next time think about your buddies that are playing, unregister if you don't want to participate. It will help them. Okay, Subu, you don't need to leave, yeah, and you are staying, which is
Yep.
great because you're fighting Oaken right now.
Awesome. All right.
Oaken Leaks, your time to shine. You will be on the left, Oaken, and Subu, you will be on the right.
All right. Dealing with the names quickly.
Mm-hmm. Oaken just connected. And here you go. Both of our guys are moving, that's great. Let's see if I can manage the rapier issue. Low start. Yeah, that move is really useful for Calc to check the distance, see what move your opponent will use against you to respond. But so far we get on their double. Some thrust exchanges, but a little bit out of measure. I see Subu is trying to blade beat, but no long guard is being used by Oaken. Oh, so Subu missed his attempt to blade beat, but Oaken managed to adjust and use the blade beat of his own to score a flag. Nicely done. Oh, yeah, but if you get just so close, those thrusts go completely through your guard. Long guard or no, it doesn't matter. Oh, a slash to seal a double. Nice. Defended against Importata, used slash to blade beat, and then got another flag. Nice play, Oaken. So sometimes we see a fine fencing, sometimes we see a brutality. That's how it goes. Oh, good one. Subo manages to find the correct angle to get a clear poke on Oaken's arm. Oh, yeah, he got his leg, definitely. I almost missed it. Now let's see if he can pick the correct angle to attack. Attempted blade beating, no luck. Tries to go to his side. Oh, but Kalk is keeping his long guard. Yeah, nicely done. Kalk can't move, so it's a wild guess for him to use long guard or no, but Marie's thrust are more dangerous, so he used it and was punished for it. Oh, good blade beat, but too far away. Kalk wasn't able to reach to capitalize on the blade beat and was punished for it. Oh yeah, that's when blades meet. That I really want to see some new gameplay mechanics, more interaction, not just a slash to beat a blade, but maybe just push it, apply more pressure to move into some new attack. That would be so cool to have. Oh, I always forget just how do you call this twirly twirly move. It's such a signature one for Kalk. Nice. Got closer and picked the perfect timing to jump in. Subu takes the lead. Oh. Now Oaken managed to keep his cool, defended against those thrusts, and scored with a slash. Oh, right into the neck. 6-5. Pretty close game again. Attempted blade beating. No luck. High guard. Oh, so close, but just a little bit off. Yeah, both are trying to stay at distance. But Oak is trying to get closer and closer. No luck. Subu is good with his movement to the right and lands clear thrust. Six to 6. What a game. Yeah, lots of thrust being thrown from the distance, and
Good fight.
eventually Marie utilizes her reach advantage. GG. Also, you started moving to the side more, Subu, in the end. I think that helped you as well.
Yeah, the Vineyard guys, it works.
Definitely.
It works with everybody.
Okay, reporting the result at the moment.
And that's my last fight, actually. Wow. This is a quick tourney.
Yeah. 1 moment, let me check something. Yeah, I think I missed our fight with Veneta
Oh,
due
okay.
to the abundance of those rounds where people should fight but they didn't show up. So yeah, let's do it now.
Okay.
Veneta will be on the left and I will be on the right.
Okay. Yeah, that's a very easy mistake to make. I mean, look at how many we had to skip, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And then I already removed Ironic, so there is that. You can see that he's
Yeah,
removed, and there are results for the games against him.
yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll remove the other guys as well.
Yeah, so Venator, you
Just,
have to fight again, it looks like, by the way, for the last fight against Luck.
okay, that should be more clear now. Venture accepted.
So I'm potentially looking at second place here. That's pretty good. Very happy with
Now,
that.
I still didn't check the table, but I think Maestro didn't lose a single game, yeah?
Yeah, Meister was up ahead for sure. I think he's poised to win no matter what happens at this point, since we're done most of the fights by now. And he's finished all of his and won them, so
Okay, let's go. I will be on the right, Vena on the left.
to be honest, it's not that surprising. He plays Marie a lot, and we don't have a lot of rapier mains here, actually. We have a lot of people who are unfamiliar. So, and considering Meister often spars with his brother, I'm sure that helps as well. Velociraptor plays Marie a lot, so
Yeah. Okay. I decided to experience another Mata, or I mean Marie versus Kalk,
alright, good luck.
because I'm really interested in how Veneto plays Kalk.
I think Calc fares better at least than Marta, so just something about the way Marta blocks, it's not, and she can't initiate very easily. Calc, on the other hand, can, it seems like. Though he is slow, obviously, and lacks a bit of reach. I think Calc, from what I saw as well, is a bit vulnerable to sidesteps as well. When it comes to point weapons, anyway. That's provided you keep your distance, though. If you don't, then he can just cut you. And it's easier said than done against a Calc player who's aware of that. Yeah, and Cortana up close, but probably not going to do as well as the cuts. That's something that Calc does have. And honestly, his defense is pretty solid. He has some gaps, but his long guard protects him better than you might think. And because his cuts are just as viable as the thrusts, you won't always know what he's planning. So I think Venator's doing a good job of controlling the pace of the fight. He has taken some damage at this point, but nothing too substantial. And yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we've seen that Marie's damage is solid usually. I mean, it can she can land these one-hit kills in a flash, right? But the problem is when that does not happen, like you stab the gut, you stab the arm, you stab the leg, or something like that, something just goes wrong. I think Calc is able to ensure that the cut that he does land to the head is going to kill for sure. And that's something this game kind of gets right. I mean, thrusts are very lethal, but at the same time, you know, cuts also are very good at incapacitating, so... You know, getting cut in the head, that's about as bad as it gets, you know. But anyway, Venator, again, doing a good job. He stays calm even after he's been wounded. That triangle was kind of close. It looked like it pierced him, but I don't think it did. I think he was actually moving past the point. And that was a good stab by Tao. Tao is being methodical, which I think he should be. You can't go apeshit on Kalkstein with Marie, I don't think. Kind of wish I used Marie against Maestro now that I think of it, but oh well. I think Maestro was going to win the whole thing either way. But yeah, I think I demonstrated there that Marta is just at a disadvantage. Against Calc, though, it's funny. I think against Calc, she does okay. And sometimes might even have an advantage, but Marie's a completely different animal. And Venator needs one more. That was a good thrust. It's one of his bread and butter attacks, and Venator certainly likes throwing it. It covers the center line. It hits the center chest pretty reliably, regardless of character height. And it hits really hard. And Tao, following his own advice there, goes for a blade beat, and it works. Tao is behind, but he's not out of it yet. I might have just cursed him, but we'll see. There you go. Good fight,
GG.
though, guys.
I think 2 or 3 times I used the wrong input for slashes.
Oh, yeah.
Like I inputted direction while her slash is just a neutral move. Still GG.
Yeah, that's
It's
so
really
easy to do.
important to know her slashes to beat long guard.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a good one there, but you're certainly struggling to land it most of the time. It's a learning curve.
Yeah.
Oh, Tao, you might have skipped your fight against Luck, by the way.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah,
So, Luck,
so...
if you can hear us, join please, and we will fight.
Yeah. And then Venator, you'll do the fight against Luck after that.
Luck connection accepted. Yeah, I will be on the left, and Luck will be on the right.
It's only been about an hour and 40, so very quick tourney, but that's because people haven't shown up, unfortunately.
Yeah, like right before the tourney, I decided to cut the number of rounds of flags. I mean, from 10 to 7 because like we had 9 people, yeah, registered.
As you should.
But then 3 don't show, and they didn't register at all. That's why I'm repeating, guys. Please register. We really need to be sure how many people are participating because we are adjusting for those who will show up.
Yeah. And it's very easy to do too. You just go into your settings, I think, and then you just click on register. You know, worst case scenario, you can tell the host to do it too beforehand if you still aren't sure. But it's really easy to find. Anyway, Luck going with Marie, Tao sticking with Calc, going with what he knows. Some cuts there by Luck. They kept him safe, but Tao was able to eventually follow that up. He was kind of on the back foot that whole round once that happened. Some Subutai shuffling, as people call it. I think that's more like Buzz shuffling at this point, especially when done by Marie, but I was not the one who coined that term, so I think that was Velociraptor who coined that actually. The whole back and forth thing. I don't tend to dash back and forth, but I do move back and forth for sure. So I would call that the Buzz shuffle personally, Buzzwolski shuffle. And then just moving back and forth normally is probably the Subutai shuffle. Anyway. Luck landed some good cuts there. Ironically, Marie was winning that cutting match. And, you know, her cuts are not trivial. I think Marta has some powerful ones, but the problem is they're slow. Whereas Marie does have a few that are viable. In fact, I even landed that leg cut that one time, which was pretty decisive. And it happens really quickly. You sometimes don't even realize you're hit. I mean, Tao was watching closely, and he almost missed it, so... Oh, and actually, Luck was going for it there. I don't think that was the exact same one I was doing, but that one also disables the legs if it lands. The variation Luck is using has more reach, though, so it's probably safer in a sense. Always comes with a risk, but... But yeah, Marie's cuts to the leg are guaranteed to disable the leg. In fact, I think even some leg cuts from Sabers and Longsword don't always do that, so it's kind of interesting. What I will say, though, is the leg cuts definitely will not kill you, though, so there is that. The raw damage is not high. The idea there is it's probably just a really precise cut. It's probably the idea behind it. Maybe Marie knows a bit of anatomy and is hitting your Achilles tendon or something. I don't know. Anyway, that was a good thrust by
So,
Luck, finishing it.
GG. So far for me, it was the most fun duel against Marie. Like, Luck moved a lot, used the shuffle, used the variety of cuts and different thrusts.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool to look at his Marie.
Yeah, it was well done. So Venator, you're up now against Luck.
Yeah, reporting the game for now.
And I don't think we missed anyone else, so yeah, we're good.
Yeah, that's literally the last game of the Tony.
Alright, Luck on the left.
Yeah, when accepting you right now.
Very good tourney though, guys. I mean, it was quick, but there were some really technical fights, I think. I was really impressed with the fencing I was
Yeah,
seeing from everybody.
before we go into the game, actually, I think that's a great suggestion by Venator. The tourney went really fast so far, and like we know who we can rely upon playing. So, guys, if you are interested in doing a quick Saber round robin tourney right after we finish it, maybe like after a slight 3 to 5 minutes break, we
Yeah,
can do it. Obviously,
yeah, I'm up for that.
it'll be pretty fun as well. So if you think it's a good idea, please write something in competition calls like plus so that you agree and ready to play a Saber tournament. We can set up everything pretty quick and go with it. Okay, well, people are writing.
Yeah, I'm up
Let's
for it.
let's finish our tourney. So Luck will be on the left and Veneta on the right. So Luck stays with Marie.
Okay, and who's Venator gonna use? Maybe there's that bug again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he can control. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm using it with numpad. No, it's not him who was moving. Can you try taking controls, guys? Can you move Vena?
Oh, they're swapping sides.
Okay. It should be better now. Yeah,
Could have been the wrong side too.
yeah. Now I'm really interested to see this one. I think Luck got pretty good with Marie as the tourney progressed. He found different moves that worked better for him. He adjusted his timings. Let's see how he fares against strongest Skulk.
Triangle. Unfortunately missed. Yeah, when you get close like that, it's trouble if you don't get a kill.
Yeah, he actually landed one against me just now. Like he dashed forward and used the triangle while I was trying to slash him, but like Marie's shot, so my slash just was too high to reach her.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, if we do the Saber tourney, I'll keep the stream up. I won't end it. I'll just obviously put on the intermission screen as we have our break, and I'll change the title.
Shuffle.
Yeah. Just like Blazowski, but doing that up that close was probably not a good idea.
Yeah, Venator is ready for this.
I'm
Just
sure he's
waiting
seen that
patiently
before
to
too,
attack you.
like a lot.
Oh, that happened to me as well. Like some slashes are just not hitting Marie. Even though she's not moving to the side, they're just not hitting.
I'd be curious how many of these kills, if you were to tally them up, are consisting of people walking into the opponent's point and getting killed that way. Just an interesting thought there.
Needed 3 thrusts to finish this Skulk.
Yep. Even fight though. Luck is moving a bit like Blazowski. Perhaps not as experienced though. He's got to be a bit careful.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like he's getting better and better as time goes on.
Oh, he's
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he recovered just in time to secure a double.
Yeah, and it was to the face. I think that was crucial. The location of the hit.
Ah. No, Vena is more aggressive.
Yeah, I think he needs to be actually. Just has to do it the right way. He can't walk into Marie's point. He has to wait until an attack's defeated or something.
Yeah, Luck just got too close. Not a good idea against Skulk. Oh, nice.
Okay. Caught Venator completely off guard there.
Yeah.
I thought Venator was going to catch it, but he wasn't long guarding, so.
Yeah, just a really quick start of the round.
Again, actually, this aggression by Luck.
Oh,
the triangle was possibly a mistake. But he keeps going.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice. 5-5. Such a close game again.
Yeah. Sometimes aggression is how to do it.
At this range, you really need to like attack or do something. You can't just dash back. You will get sliced or
Calc has the reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only problem I'm seeing with Luck. It's that hesitation, overuse of the triangle too. Unfortunately, it's a really good move to land. Don't get me wrong, but it's just so risky.
Yes. Still a good game. Well played, both of you guys, and now we can finish the Stability Thrusty tournament. Let's see who won.
Should be Maestro.
What are the other places? Yeah, Maestro wasn't defeated throughout the whole tournament. He used Marie exclusively and did pretty well with her. He faced Calcs, he faced Maurice, whatever. It worked for him.
Yeah.
Subu, you secured the second place. I think due to a tie break because you won against Veneta.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So I set personal matches as the first tie break, but in case there would be a situation where like three people won against each other in a circle, yeah,
Yeah.
then point difference would work.
Okay, that
But
makes sense.
as you, yeah, so you won against Veneta, so you're placed at the second place, and Veneta takes the third.
Awesome.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Actually, yeah, I think it's a good test run so far. Like we see successful use of Calc by Venator
Mm-hmm.
and a really strong performance by Maestro as well. So I still think that like any of those characters can be viable depending on how you use him specifically. And maybe in future when more people will join us, like Buzz, like Koala, Pico, maybe we will see different approaches and different adjustments to counter specific matchups.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, come to think of it, nobody in this tourney was really a rapier main. Ironic was the one guy, but he didn't show up, so it's kind of interesting how that played out.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a small break and start a Saber, Tony.
All right, be right back, guys.
It yeah, it just went really quick, so yeah, that's a great idea. I'll be back in a few minutes as well, guys. So just stay tuned and get back in 5 minutes. And I'm back. Are you here, Subu? Okay, we actually have 6 players participating, so as it's a standard tourney, it will count for the Saber Specialist title. So, whoever cares about said titles, come and join us. Here, yeah, I can hear you again, Subu. That means you're back. We have at least 6 people who are ready to play. Let me check. Oh, so Ironic registered for Sabers at least.
Okay. Probably just had something on his
Oh.
plate.
So as I was saying, as we have 6 people, so whoever cares for the title, who wins this tourney, can get the Saber expert role, or just how do you call it correctly? I know that there
Saber
is an
expert.
expert. So for Sabers it's simpler.
Yeah.
I think it was a really cool idea with expert. Maybe we can think of something for other weapon types as well.
Yeah, perhaps. Also, you do get a matched weapons tier as well. So obviously the Saber expert title is something you can lose, but the matched weapons tiers you keep. So and the color will change depending on how many wins you have and stuff. So
Oh, I actually didn't check it at all. So how do those tiers work?
basically you go from bright blue in the first tier and then you go down to dark blue. So the darker the blue, the more wins you have, and it follows the same scheme as the main title. So 1 win, you get a matched weapons tier 1 title, and then you get 3 wins and you move on. 5 wins, you move on, and then it's 10 for the next one, so on.
So all weapon expertise are counted for these matched types. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, I think we will give 1 more minute for whoever is still not registered. I don't see new people joining, and we already have 6.
Yeah, 6 is enough if nobody else will join, so.
Okay, I just gave the latest ping. Maybe someone will hear us and join. So what do you think about the buffs that Jacek recently received? Like are those just minor changes, or maybe something game breaking, or just uh, the ones that make him stronger, but stronger how?
I think they're mostly minor changes, to be honest, but the one stab attack that's really quick can now potentially kill, so I think that's a pretty big change. Because
So
that can
which
hit you
one?
in a flash.
Down forward one?
It's a Y, yeah, Y thrust. You kind of rush in and poke.
I see. Okay, maybe Koala can join.
Okay.
Or is he trolling? Actually, I saw your latest message first, Koala. So you were typing so quick, it actually worked backwards. It's unfortunate that you didn't participate as Mata.
Yeah, I was just checking out my document here because I'm tracking like who's won how many matched weapons. So nobody's in the second tier just yet, actually. I don't think so.
Hmm. Okay, if no one is joining and if Koala is not joining our fun, I guess I'll just do the shuffle of seats. Oh, Venator is saying he actually has second level of this
Oh, does he? Maybe.
special matched weapon spec.
Yeah, that's possible because he won something. I remember. Yeah, I have to update that.
Okay, I shuffled the seats, so now you can see who will be playing first and who are your opponents.
Yes, you're right, Venator. My bad. So I'll just give you 3 there, and there you go. In my little document.
And Subu, you get the first game. You will be on the
Okay.
left versus Vulcan.
Alright, good luck, Oak. I'm gonna deal with the names now.
Mm-hmm. Accepting Oak. Yep. You can definitely try it, Luck, as your main was updated, buffed, even if slightly. Maybe that's exactly what you need to get a title. So good luck to you. However it sounds.
Oh, there's also that corkscrew thrust too. Kubel made it better, but it's also slower, so. Oh yeah, Venator says don't forget to change it back to 7 flags, yeah.
Change what?
The number of flags back to 7. You're doing it
Ah,
already,
yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah. I just remembered that we have no bans here, so we don't need more.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. You take left, Subu. Oak is on the right.
Alright, good luck.
Now people get to the main heavyweight competition, so to say. Now I'm pretty sure both guys know weaknesses and strengths of this matchup, but it's always cool to see something new being used because those guys definitely fought each other just so many times. And as Venetar was stating like a lot by now, uh, to do good, you need to find more and more something new usage of old moves or some new moves that you were underutilizing to keep the level of your play on top. And it's 1-1 already. Exchange that goes into recon that ends with a accurate but not killing thrust. But I think Laszlo was pretty close to being out of stamina, and that's why Oaken hesitated a bit, and Subu didn't miss his chance. Some quick slashes. Yeah, that's the usual result when two experienced players are just giving it their all and slashing at each other. They're both hoping to get a preemptive strike in, as well as initiate and maybe catch their opponent off guard or something. That's why they're starting a bit out of measure, but moving in with an attack. Oh, and another double. I think there was a thrust.
There's a cut actually, sidestep cut.
Oh, but it just went so fast.
Yeah, it's a really
It was
quick one.
really
It's
hard to
that attack
distinguish
there.
it. Yeah, I see. Oh, now that was a thrust.
Yeah.
Oh, Vulcan tries to get out of the way, but and lands the retreating card. That's what he was trying to do. I see. Oh, just full rush in by Vulcan. such balls to approach, don't slash at all, and then use a retreat cut. Well, still Subu knows what he's doing. 4-3, he takes the lead. Again, some out of measure preemptive slashes. And one of them actually lands when Subu drops his guard to use an attack of his own. 4-4. Another double. Those guys are not thinking about their defense at all. They just want the blood. Oh no, that's some quick back moving of Vulcan to avoid the counter. Yeah, he moves in, does a couple of slashes, but Nelsubu was more precise with his countering and didn't let Vulcan to run away. Another double. I think Oken is really underutilizing his uppercuts. That's the weakness of Alex. He's more, I think, aiming for like good footsie game, but so far so good. Subu has one flag advantage. Nice cut. Right into the head. A quick exchange. Again, back and forth by Oken. Oh, such a almost invisible thrust. Right into the wrist. But still no kill. Oh, but no stamina. Yeah.
Good fight.
Really good game, guys. You did it really, really good, Subu, especially if you count the latency. Like Oak has almost none, like 10 milliseconds or so, and you have up to 200 or something, maybe 180, and you still managed to do really, really good.
Yeah, it's definitely a far distance. I'm really happy with that. Connection seems pretty solid too, so
Okay, so we have our first victor. And our next game is mine versus Luck.
all right.
So if you can hear us, Luck, please join. Connection accepted.
Yeah, and you were
I'll go on
exactly
the left.
right when you were talking about the doubles. Like we were seeing kill shots against each other, like even ahead of time, and that's why we were throwing cuts like that. And it
Yeah,
resulted in
like
mutual kills.
it doesn't matter who is moving forward. Like as soon as one enters the kill zone, so does the other guy.
Yeah.
So, and we just go for it.
Yeah, and Laszlo especially is very good at shooting in, shooting out. So
Okay,
definitely
I will
two
try
of
that.
the best the two characters have some of the best footwork in the game, so it's really cool to see that in action. Laszlo's is very linear. Alexander's is, I mean, it can be linear, but he's very good at that lateral movement, I think. I'd say Laszlo's quicker. You could argue Alex is a bit more efficient sometimes, but yeah, very comparable footwork. And there's a double actually. So Luck is a rising star as Yazuk. Tao definitely knows how to play Gideon. There's no question about that, but perhaps a little bit out of his element. Two quick attacks by Luck, going for the corkscrew thrust there. That's actually a very lethal thrust, but the problem, of course, is it does take a bit longer to recover, but it seems like it might be a more viable move now. That said, though, very good combination by Luck. He's going for moves that don't hit as hard, but certainly rack up damage. We can see Tao is just going for brute force cuts there, trying to get the kill shot in the opening, and I respect that. Gideon has the HP to eat some hits at times, and that might be what it comes down to. This might be a battle of speed against power. Not to say Yaz it's weak by any stretch, especially in a game like this. That's a tired slash actually by Tao. That's actually a very dangerous cut by the look of it. Surprisingly fast. I don't think Luck expected it to come in so fast. And it can kill. Tao is just going for cuts, man. He's not afraid. He's not. Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot to lose in the sense that, you know, Gideon's not his main. He can sort of relax a bit and just go for the attack, hope it works, you know. Not to say he's playing in an unskilled manner. I mean, he just proved it there. That was an excellent lunge, but all I'm saying is he's playing in a more reckless way than he might otherwise. And that can work. Sometimes us principled Saber players may not quite know how to deal with it, you know? And there's a snap cut by Luck. It's really a battle of speed against power. It's really cool to watch. The rogue against the warrior, if you will, or knight. Good series of attacks there by Tao. Tao is barely ahead, actually. Doing a very good job with Gideon. A different style of Gideon, I would say, than what we've seen from Ilxus or Eve, but it's doing the work. Lunge by Luck. That's a bit dangerous just because it's far from a reliable kill shot, but it's a really good setup for further attacks. And Luck knows that it's gonna get past most guards, so that's why he initiates with it. It eats up some stamina though, by the look of it. That's the only thing Luck has to kind of be aware of. And there's that thrust we were talking about. To be fair, it is a straight thrust down the pipe into the body, so the fact that it can kill is reasonable, I think. Sometimes it's a little fast. That time it was reasonable, though. I saw nothing wrong with that. You can certainly stab like that with a Saber and kill somebody, so... But anyway, Tao gets another kill. Unfortunately for Luck, that thrust was a double, not a kill, so... Oh, Tao with an excellent combination. And then he just goes for the trade. And where in, for instance, Alex versus Laszlo, when that happens, a double might happen. If Gideon does that, it may not always be a double, so... And Tao knows it, goes for the headshot. Nicely done, Tao.
GG. Thank you. It's exactly as you told. I can relax and just it's not really my main character. It doesn't really put any weight on me, and it helps. Actually helps.
Yeah, and you
I
took
can
control.
just I can just try different stuff, try how specific moves work in different situations without just any care in the world about the result, and it works.
Okay, so we have Ironic against Venator now.
Yep.
Really curious how that one will go. These two are rivals, I would say. Actually, they always do well when they fight each other. So really interested to see where it goes.
Can you please correct me if it was 7-5 or 7-4?
Hold on. I think it was to 5. Yeah, I don't
accept. I report it is 7-5 for now. So
yeah,
Ironic, Venator, please join.
That's not a problem. Just waiting for the last flag.
Okay, Venator is connecting. Connection accepted.
Okay, to 3 actually, not 4.
Oh, I see. Well, it was pretty problematic for me at the beginning, especially when Luck did his like combo. At first he goes for the belly lunge, then he gets closer and slashes me like 2 times. And I was out of stamina due to all those slashes and attempts to feint.
That out of stamina cut was fast. That was well done on your part. It,
Which one?
the one where you sort of had that
It's
big
the
wind
second
up.
round. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yeah, I was just
deceptive.
trying to continue my combo, and
Yeah,
like it was a completely lucky occasion on my part
yeah.
because I wanted to slash, but I went for the tired one, and ironic just happens to be open due to his miss.
Reminds me of a boss from Elden Ring. It's like he delays the cut
Of
and the
luck
wind
on,
up's big, but the attack is actually quite fast. It's the attack itself.
yeah,
So it can
yeah.
throw people off for sure.
And I think luck was a little bit wounded from the previous exchange. That's why it also managed to kill.
Yeah.
Ironic, please join us.
Should be
You
in
said
the.
you will be participating in the Sabers, no?
Yeah, he definitely said that unless something came up. I'm just checking the chat here.
Okay, just in case Ironic won't show up, I think we can substitute him for if he wants to play because I see him writing in the chat now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where he went. He didn't say anything, so I don't know. Did you see that video by Kubel, by the way, that short where he showed us how to use a Samuel move? That was pretty cool.
Is it the latest
Yeah, the
of his
latest
videos?
one. Yeah. And
I still didn't see it.
I was just looking at that and thinking I've never seen a Samuel main use that a lot, but it looks like an excellent countercut on the retreat. So curious
I
move.
definitely need to check it then. Like Samuel is still a mystery for me, albeit pretty interesting one. Like he is the complex Saber character, even more complex than Gideon.
Mm-hmm. He has the most moves, the most guards too, by far.
Yeah, exactly. Like uh, sort of longsword, but with a saber.
Yeah. And I like how his high guard's
Okay,
the same as Laszlo's too, but he uses it differently.
so Ironic is still not here. Eve doesn't want to participate for now. So next we have Venator versus Yusubu.
Okay. Yeah, he's ironic had to
Venator is
fight
still
twice. All right.
connected.
All right, I'll
If
just
you
deal
can
with the
hear
names
us,
and
Vena,
join you.
get ready, please. Yeah, Venator will be on the left, Yusubu on the right.
Pressure's on. Venator's a really good Saber player, so that's another tough fight for me.
Yeah, he is definitely good with Jacek. Okay, now you're both connected. Yours is left, Venator. Okay, you can both move. That's
Yep.
great.
Barabash,
Oh,
okay.
not Jacek, but Barbash. That's interesting. Well, still, they are pretty similar, but I'm surprised Bene is not using Jacek's new advantages. Maybe he wants this really quick sidestep slash. Good luck, guys. Show us some great slashing. As usual. Both Venator and Suba being more suspicious of each other, trying out different slashes to probe the defenses. But Subutai slash lands quick, and yeah, that's what I was talking about. That was a really quick sidestep slash by Venator. He is doing his usual Isabella forward with long guards, but at such a distance, I'm not sure it's good against Alex, but he wins the exchange nonetheless. Mm. I'm not even sure if Long Guard is useful against Alex at all. Like, yeah, when he wants to thrust you, he needs to get close to you anyway. And if he's close, Long Guard is useless. He will still stab you. Oh, some fancy slashing by Subutai. Oh, and it ends with a clear cut to the face. 3-2, Veneto takes the lead. Nice use of new move. It acts both as a gap closer as well as like sort of a feint. You start to do something because your opponent began to move, but actually the slash itself is delayed and you can even stop or maybe like sort of slow down your opponent's attack and then finish him. Oh, a blade beat. Yeah, that's what Subata is really good at. Get close, use some fast slash or thrust, and then just mow you down with those choppity chops. Aha, some footsies now. It's really cool to see how experienced players move. Like how they try to adjust their distance, maybe move to the side a little to get a better angle. Yeah, and again. Footsies, 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 and then you get this super fast sidestep slash. Nice. Usual stubborn to slash works well for Subutai. He really nails this move. Like, it shouldn't be called anything else than Subutai's combo. But Venator manages to even the gap. Both players need to flex to get the game. Hmm. Not so quick exchange. Tempted dash slash. But Subu is expecting it now, I think. He kept the distance and manages to land a clear cut to his opponent's arm while staying a bit away. And not just hugging Veneta. Oh, footsies again. Venator is on defensive now. Oh,
Good
so
fight.
now this sidestep slash went into a trade, but somehow Alex managed to stay alive.
Yeah.
And that was a really great and intense show. I think you enjoyed it as well, Subu.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. My heart is just racing right now. Blood is boiling. I saw some kind of
Yeah,
sidestep incoming. That's why I cut for the head because I was like, he's gonna hit me, so I just gotta hit the head, you know? And if I double, oh
yeah,
well,
yeah.
at least I'm in it, you know?
That's what I think is the most fun in such matchups when your opponent is really strong as well and you're giving it your all. Just however it ends, you are just fated to get some really cool exchanges, some really cool competition. So it's always fun.
Yep, definitely.
And now I go against Token,
All right.
another Master Saber user. So Oak, if you can hear me, please join up. And I'll ping him just in case.
Yeah, Oak is really terrifying on the attack, and he's very good at baiting people too. So he's one of the more terrifying Saber masters to fight for sure.
Yeah, that's what he actually showed in your first game. Like at
Hmm.
first he was going with his forward to hit combos, then he started to play more patiently while getting close to you, but then relying on retreat cards rather than
Yeah,
initiating right from the get-go. It was really scary.
yeah, and I think he was thinking some moves ahead too, because I noticed he expected certain counters, and then he countered those counters. So that was really nice by him.
Yeah. Okay, so Oak is on the left, I'm on the right.
It's definitely one thing that separates the really good players from the newer players. It's the ability to think ahead. It's a really tough thing to do for sure. So that's what I was doing a lot of, I think, in my fight with Venator too. That's why I was throwing like 3 different cuts at once, because I'm like, all right, he's gonna counter this cut, so I gotta throw another one, and to hopefully counter his riposte, and it worked quite well. He was putting up quite a fight himself, but just that onslaught of attacks eventually tagged him. And I took advantage of Alexander's ability to just dance with his opponents. That's what he's really good at. And there's a bit of a trade there. Another kill for Oak. And again, Tao has nothing to lose here. He's relaxed, but Oak is definitely here to win, so... Yeah, there's another precise cut. You're never safe when you're fighting Oak, I find. You gotta be active. And against Laszlo, that can be a tall order. A bit of lag on the Discord side, but it sorted itself out. We saw everything, thankfully. Oak with another kill. There's the cut into thrust. Then he backs away. You can tell he's trying to tag Tao at some point as Tao tries to counterattack. Taking advantage of Laszlo's ability to just get out of there fast. It's something he can do even against Alex to some extent because of how fast that linear footwork is. And Tao manages to win the trade there. One thing Yazek actually does have that a lot of people don't realize is he does have HP. It's not as high as Gideon's, but it is above a lot of the Sabers, so it's an asset that he can use along with his speed. He does lack a bit in power, though that's, I think, changed to some extent. Not that he's weak, it's just that he's unremarkable sometimes. But that was a good retreat cut by Tao. It's not like Marie where if you do a really bad thrust, it's bad damage. Or I guess Marta is a better example. We saw a lot of one-hit kills with Marie, so I don't think we can say Marie is low on the damage side anymore. I think Kubald has addressed that issue quite well. It's just in HEMA, I think that's a problem only because the damage doesn't accumulate. But anyway, let's focus back on the fight here. Oak with another cut. Very precise cut on the sidestep, catching Tao. And getting past the guard, too. Good snap cut by Tao. Tao is taking full advantage of Yazit's snappy cuts. Laszlo has at least one, but Laszlo actually relies on quick cuts using more of the arm, less of the snapping cuts, and there he takes advantage
Oh,
of that.
GG.
Very
It was
brutal
my
combo.
mistake to take Jacek.
Yeah.
And Oak is really good with Laszlo. GG.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good test to see like where Yazit sits, and so far I think he's roughly in the same spot. I don't think it was actually a huge change, so
Also, I used this buffed stab at the beginning,
yeah.
down forward Y,
It,
and it didn't kill. Like, I lost the trade because it didn't kill.
yeah. So it's not as powerful as we thought, so I think the change was reasonable.
Yep.
I mean, it's a straight
Maybe it
stab
can
to the body,
kill.
so
Maybe it can kill Marie or
hmm
Samuel, which have less HP, but not other characters.
yeah. It's probably like Alex's stab, where you gotta use it as part of a combo to be absolutely sure that it'll lead to a kill.
Okay, so Luck is saying that it needs to hit the hand. I see. And
The
yeah, I
hand, okay.
actually hit the body in a double, yeah.
That actually
Yeah,
makes
like for every
sense. That makes sense, actually.
for right hand is weaker for every Saber character.
Yeah.
Left hand is stronger. Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of like Saber techniques where you strike the hand with what looks like a light hit with the false edge or the point, right? And sometimes that's all you
Yeah.
need just to make it harder to hold the saber or disable the hand completely. You don't have to cut the hand off, you just have to cut some flesh off the bone, hit some nerves, etc.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, both Venator and Luck are in.
Okay.
Venator will be on the left and Luck will be on the right. Yeah, they're both in.
Yeah, there's a fun false edge cut technique that Bruce Mitchell was demonstrating, and if you do it wrong, you can actually double yourself, which is kind of funny.
Wow. Just how can you double yourself?
It's like you rotate your false edge such that you're going to hit the wrist, but then in doing so, you force your opponent to hit your own wrist, if that makes sense. You kind of rotate it, and
So
yeah,
he's rotating the saber inwards and it
yeah.
just goes right near you. I see.
Yeah, so your opponent hits you anyway, and it's like you both got cut.
I see. I see.
And it's your sword hand, so it's kind of an awkward situation, you know? Nothing more embarrassing than that, to double yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Jacek Mira now. Venator chooses fancy hat.
Man, that could happen a lot with lightsabers. Like, imagine if you're doing a lot of fancy point work, and then... Damn, that's
Okay,
dangerous stuff.
they can always tell you it's the force that helps them.
Yeah,
They're not just fencing.
anyway, let's focus on the fight now. Venator
Yeah.
against Luck. Both really good
Oh,
Yazlik players.
that's a definitely great matchup. Luck is getting better and better with his character, and while
Nice.
Jacek is not a main for Venator, he's still good with him.
Yeah, that was a really nice move by Luck. It's a really elaborate feint, but it actually works really well.
Yeah, you do a sidestep into sidestep.
Yeah.
That's Jacek's signature move.
And it hits hard too. It can kill pretty reliably.
Yeah. Some really nice feints and attempts to attack by Luck.
Yeah. Maybe this is the new tech he was talking about that he's been practicing.
Maybe. But eventually Venator manages to land his counter.
Corkscrew thrust. He really likes that thrust actually. Venator not so
Oh,
much.
I think the ability to feint is lowered for Luck now after this wound.
Oh yeah. Just that
And
limping,
another
yeah.
belly lunge.
Disemboweled.
It even hits sort of harder if you like you almost get your handle to your opponent's belly, but still
Yeah.
get the full damage out of it.
Yeah. Venator's taking control now, I would say. The initial feinting caught him off guard. Maybe he didn't expect advanced play like that from Luck, but now he's
Yeah.
figuring him out. He's seen a lot of this stuff before.
That was unfortunate. Missed blade bit.
Oh, again.
Oh,
And
again.
there we can see that it can actually block cuts too, though there it, unfortunately, he got tagged in the leg.
Actually, I think Luck overdid himself because if he didn't feint into the second sidestep, he could have just landed a clear hit with the first
Possibly.
sidestep attempt.
Yeah,
He
Yazid has
was
a
going
quicker...
right around the guard.
Yeah. Yazid has a quicker option that gets around reliably too. Yeah, that thrust again did not kill.
Yeah. And you can't really hit a hand when your opponent is attacking you at the same moment.
Well, again, it's definitely really scary what Luck is doing, but I don't think Venator's falling for it anymore.
Yeah, he's mostly sticking with a few good moves, and that's it. Relying on his really strong fundamentals.
Yeah, well, that was a good cut though, by Luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Venator knows you can just back off, you know, if your opponent is dancing around like that a lot, you can just let them expend their stamina. And then move in when you see a good moment like that.
The more I look at them, the more I understand that Jacek is not my character.
Yeah.
Like I always want to try something fancy, especially with a character that I don't know well, and it's bad because I don't know most of his good
Mhm.
stuff, and it's also bad because I'm not relying on my fundamentals as much.
Yeah.
So
That was a good cut. Yeah, Yazlik is relatively easy to pick up, but at the same time, as you're seeing here, there's a lot of advanced stuff you can do with him too.
definitely.
That's why I actually prefer Laszlo to recommend to new players, but that's just a personal preference thing.
Well, still just look at Veneta. He's not using some very advanced stuff.
Hmm.
Like he uses like again 4 or maybe 5 moves, but he does it really thoughtfully without trying any crazy shit. Just
Yeah,
relying on the distance control, and that's it.
yeah, that's all you need sometimes. Good job to both fighters though.
Yeah, good game, guys. Good game.
Uh, Ironic still not
Uh,
here.
I missed just how many flags did Lux score? Was it 3 or 4?
Well, I did too, to be honest. Let me have a look. I keep forgetting to keep count.
Okay, I'll go with 4 for now.
Yeah, it was definitely a fair bit less.
I'll ping Ironic again. Yeah, 7-3. Thanks, Vena.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we have no Ironic, unfortunately, and we fight next Subu.
Okay. I'll join you shortly then.
Mm-hmm. You'll be on the left, I will be on the right. Damn, Iron is trolling me. He said he will join Sabers, even though it was pretty reluctantly, but no, he's still not here.
Yeah.
Okay, you are
Hope he
connected.
comes back next moment or next last moment or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I never remove player right at the beginning. I always give a chance for someone to come and play. After all, we are here exactly because of that, to play each other.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Good luck.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Nice. Gideon's good, man.
Oh, GG, that last exchange was crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I'm really happy how I managed to stop your thrust, I think, in the round 2 when you
Hmm.
got close, and I literally expected that thrust coming, and I was talking earlier that long guard is no use in close
Yeah.
combat against Alex, but remembering that I moved backwards a bit, and that's why
Hmm.
I managed to use the long guard against your thrust.
Yeah.
Oh, great game.
Yeah, good game. It could be that Gideon's long guard is particularly suited for that type of thing too, because he kind of points the blade down, you know what I mean? And so it
Yeah,
might be better
yeah,
for taking on blows that are really close range, which
yeah.
makes sense. I mean,
Maybe that as well.
that's his thing, right? Fighting in the pocket. So
Yeah, his special stance, yeah. Like he's holding his saber really high most of the time. So yeah, when he goes into low guard, it's also like it angles high.
hmm.
His edge is pointed high. So yeah, maybe that's why it works. Okay, so next is Okan versus Veneter.
All right.
Oak just already connected. If you can hear us, Venet, join up.
All right. Names are set up.
Accepting. Yep, they're both in. Oaken on the left, Vena on the right. Yeah, the more I think about it, like my switching between characters is my undoing in so many occasions
Yeah.
because I'm still stressed out with the choice between Jera and Isabella. I also try other characters from time to time, and even though I decided to study Gideon, I'm still looking for maybe I need to try something else. Well,
Yeah,
it's a good
definitely.
idea to stick with the character if you are learning him.
Hmm.
Like not only to find good moves, but find good applications for those moves.
Yeah.
Try different matchups.
Yeah, unless you're Picado, I think it's often advisable to just stick with one, maybe two characters most of the time.
He will just find some broken combo or
Yeah.
cancel or whatever that will work only for him.
Maybe three max, I would say, usually.
Yeah. And I'm surprised to see Barabash again used by Veneta. Why do you think he uses Bara and not Jacek, especially against Laszlo?
I think Bara hits harder for certain moves, and I think he's faster with certain specific attacks. He's slower with others than Yazek, though, so it's
Hmm.
it's just a give and take type thing. He has less reach, but he might also be better in the pocket, so because of that.
Maybe, maybe.
I think Bara also has some really nice side steps that Yazek doesn't have, so there's that too.
Oh yeah, the one when he goes to the left, yeah. But you managed to figure out the counter to this move by the end of the game.
Yeah.
That's how you got it.
Yeah, I mean, it was very basic. Just take it in the body and hit his head, but it works.
Yeah. So far, so good for Okan. Even if he gets into it right, he still manages to come up as a victor.
Yeah. I'd say Oak is
Oh,
probably the favorite against Venator. He's truly a saber master. Venator's really a longsword master more than anything.
yeah, I agree. Also, Okan did really good in one of the latest events by using Laszlo against
Yeah,
Venetus Isabella. So that's that as well.
yeah, yeah. The skill is there regardless of character, for sure. And his blows are so precise. That's something I had to grapple with too. Oh, he blocked the sidestep. That doesn't happen often. That sidestep
Yeah.
Venator tried. And
Oh, he's
Laszlo, no
tired.
less. Yeah.
Okan was tired, but now he's back again to the fray.
Yeah, Venator's cautious because if Laszlo recovers and does a retreat cut, that is just death if you're too close.
Actually, I think those two guys are like polar opposites. Venator is more about defense, while obviously any good player is not about just a single aspect of the game.
Hmm.
Obviously, Venator attacks from time to time to mix up his game. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But he's like a defense expert,
yeah,
and Falcon is completely different guy.
yeah,
Yes, he can use those retreat cards, but most of the time he is the one moving forward, like in almost any of his games.
hmm,
Like I was talking maybe 2 or 3 weeks about this with him, and like it's just fun for him to play Laszlo like that. He has
yeah,
his can opener and he enjoys moving forward a lot.
yeah, and it works.
It's really interesting to see a guy playing aggressively in current meta and doing really, really well.
Definitely. Yeah, I would say Venator's the best defender, like out of everybody. So to do
Yeah,
this
I
well
agree.
attacking, that says a lot about Oak, I think.
I agree. Hammer and Anvil are fighting at the moment.
Yeah. Whereas when I was fighting Oak, I would say there was plenty of movement back and forth by both of us. Though I did fall
Yeah,
back on counter striking in some instances for sure, because he was just relentless, you know.
yeah. And Vene is taking some flags back with his
Yeah.
defense. Maybe he found what moves counter Auken's aggression now.
Perhaps you can't count him out, that's for sure. Oh, that,
Oh, I think he switched to long guard, and that's right at the time when
yeah.
Auken was cutting.
Yeah, in fact, I think he was
GG,
throwing the
guys.
long guard cut, yeah. So, easy hit to the hand for Oak.
Yeah, GG. Nice display of skill, guys. Okay, so now as I'm reporting the match, next we will have Yusubutai versus Luck.
Alright.
Luck will be on the left and you will be on the right. Accepting Luck.
And I'm
It's
joining.
great that you are all listening, guys. You just eliminate the need to poke you. You just
Oh,
join yourselves.
I see Ironic in the chat. Hopefully he can play. But it is kind of late now.
Let me ask. Well, he still can participate. Let me ask him.
Oh, he's here, he said, yeah.
Okay, one moment, guys. Let's see his reply. If he's playing, then we will get on with his games next after this one.
Hmm. Needed some beauty sleep.
Sure thing, sure thing.
Yeah, it sounds like he's been busy, so I get it. I've
Yeah,
been more
well,
busy
since
too. That's why I'm not doing the Thursday round robins anymore. Hopefully later in August
busy
though.
sleeping. Okay.
Busy sleeping. There you go.
Okay, so Luck takes the left, Subu, you take the right. Everything is fine.
Oh, I can't
Uh,
move.
no?
I just lost control.
Okay, one moment, let me reset. Try taking control now. Yeah, you should be able to move.
I
Nice.
lost it again. That's
Can you?
odd.
Oh, is everything fine with your controller?
Oh, somebody's moving for. Oh, that might be you.
Well,
Let's try
yeah, yeah.
backing out
I was just checking. Uh,
if you can.
can you please take in control once more? Just move to the next menu, if you please, because I can't.
I can't either.
Uh, uh,
Swap sides.
okay, swap is working great. That's great. Now I can Move back. And give you a nice new selection.
Yeah, my controller should be fine. I even did the controller test thing that I posted, so yeah, it's
Yeah,
perfectly
maybe just
fine.
some random glitch.
Yeah. That is a good thing to check,
Yeah,
by the way, guys. Even if you think your controller's like, 100%, just have a look. Is there a bit of drift that maybe you could, maybe you just need to clean your controller a little, stuff like that. It can make a difference.
yeah, I agree. Also, there are some issues with sticks that after some time, it's no longer possible to fix the drift
Yep.
because of just the technology.
Yeah, if it's really bad, you just gotta replace it and whatnot.
Okay, another really interesting game. Let's see how Luck can perform against Subutai's Alex. Oh, full 3-hit combo, but Subu just looks at it and then counters. Oh, fancy way to get in, but I'm not sure whether the distance was wrong or just the hit didn't stun the Subutai's Alex. Okay, Alex tries to fight at range now, but just wastes his stamina and in the end gets into a double. I think it's really good that Luck found those new moves. Tries to apply, yeah, sidestep into a sidestep combo as well. But maybe he just needs to get his timing and footsies, the feeling of distance on par. That's when he will shine. So far, he's using really cool moves, but like at least half of the time he starts them either out of measure or just getting too close, so he misses them. Okay, nice defense. Oh,
Interesting.
now luck gets some luck by getting a double.
I was low on health, to be fair, so I think any detection of a hit would have killed me.
Yeah. Oh, wound. That's one of the new additions to Alex's arsenal, and it served Subutai well. Oh, Mr. Thrust. Oh, Luck managed to keep his cool in this really dangerous exchange. First flag goes to him. Oh, still a trade, but I guess due to moving to the side, it wasn't as good of a cut. That's why Luck managed to survive. Oh, yeah. If you compare attacks at a really close range, I think Alex has a slight advantage here. They were literally hugging each other. Oh, nice belly lunge. I think Luck is adjusting his playstyle more. Yeah, we see more long guard now. Oh. You need not do it repetitively. But I is ready. Also, the distance was off. Like got too close with this belly lunge. Another trade, but right now it's unfavorable for Subutai. Oh, just a small wound, but it may be enough to stop those weird feints. Oh, thrust attempt, but no luck for luck.
Good fight.
Oh, and yeah, I think he was wounded. That's why it didn't end in a
Yeah.
double. GG, guys.
Yeah, I just had control once I got that damage and he was backing off and whatnot.
So what do you think about my Sysis Subotai? That Luck is getting good with his new combos. He really improved his arsenal, but he really needs to work on like fundamentals. I mean,
Yeah.
distance control, timing of when you need to attack and when you need to defend.
Yeah, I think he needs to go back to the basics a little bit, and that's something I think even a lot of veterans have to do sometimes.
Yeah,
Alex's moves, for instance, can be very tempting for me to throw as well. In fact, you saw me mess up as well with some of them, and I also got some good
yeah,
kills with them. So it's just something to keep in mind. The fundamentals are really what allow you to go far, I think. So more of those, luck,
exactly.
and you'll be an amazing Yasuo player.
Okay, now let's get over with those games that were meant to be played by Ironic.
All right. So he has to fight
Uh,
Venator first.
yeah, Ironic will be on the left and Venator will be on the right. Or on the right, yeah.
That was a funny
Uh,
tired slash that he got that forced a double too at some point.
yeah, actually, it was not a single tired slash. It was the second tired
Oh
slash.
yeah,
With first, he managed to defend himself by stopping your combo
interesting.
because you
Okay.
were getting a little greedy, and then
Yeah,
he secured the double with the second one.
yeah,
That was cool.
yep. And I was low in HP, so he could have farted on me and it still would have killed me. So
Yeah,
very good
yeah.
fight.
It's actually a great example of how you can't be too greedy. Like you think you secured the kill, you see your opponent out of stamina and he is wounded. No, sometimes patience wins over.
Hmm. Yeah, so luck. Sorry, not luck. Ironic was asking if he could use Marie if he only uses slashes, and that's a no.
Nope, we clearly stated in the rules that it's Saber character only tournament. And unlike rapier characters, like we have a great variety of those sabers.
Yeah.
Great selection.
And here's the thing, Marie's cuts are not something to ignore, they actually can kill in one hit.
One moment.
And you have to consider the rapier has more reach than the saber, so yeah, it's just not fair, I don't think.
I reset controllers just in case. Again, Ironic should be on the left,
All right.
Vana on the right. Also, Ironic, if you are using keyboard instead of splitter, just tell me and I'll give you keyboard access. Can you guys move? I think not.
Interesting.
Maybe Venator was just waiting and
Yeah.
Ironic wasn't able to move. Let's see.
Yeah, we get this bug a lot, so.
Yeah, I just reset controllers, so that's exactly maybe why it happened. Okay, it's good now. Hmm. Samuel.
Yeah, he's taking a liking to Samuel lately. I kind of wish he'd stick with Alex, but I understand. Alex is a tough character to use. Samuel is a much safer pick, I think.
Was Alex the first character that Ironic tried in the game?
It was actually Marie, I believe, but he also quickly picked up Zara, and then he quickly picked up Alex too, just from watching me fight and attempting to
I
fight me
see.
in the Saber mirror. So, and Ironic was even saying he wanted to try using Alex's footwork in real sparring too, which I found interesting.
Mm,
And it can be done actually. If you look at how Demon moves, it's definitely tough, but you can do it.
yeah. I think it's also demanding on your stamina.
Hmm. Yeah, and I'd say Demon also doesn't step unnecessarily when he does it. So Alex is a bit over the top the way he does it, but the footwork itself is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, I see. I think Ironic is being overly passive.
Mm, taking advantage of that guard that he's got, but
Yeah.
yeah, you see Venator's
That's
the
like,
one attacking.
yeah, yeah. That's the same thing he did when he was, I mean, ironic, when he was using Jera against my Jera.
Hmm.
So yeah, I guess it's a reasonable choice. You pick the Saber with the best default guard and play like that.
Yeah, I think
Now let's
Ironic's
see.
the only one who can make Venator get impatient.
Good question. And still he gets 3 flags in a row.
Yeah. Because, like, Ironic's backing off, and Venator's like, well, you know, I want to actually get this engagement started, so he moves forward, as is
I,
understandable, but
I think on this map actually Venator can use his bigger experience with footsies and maybe corner Ironic. Just find the position where Ironic can't back away, get closer to him, and get a good angle.
oh, that sidestep did
Uh,
not get through. I think maybe a bit too far. It's hard to tell because Samuel's guard is just on point.
yeah, you either need to literally be hugging him or use some moves that can bypass the
Yeah.
guard, like a
Oh,
thrust or something.
yeah, that thrust might have landed if Ironic wasn't moving back there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, that lunge. It's hard to land that on him, I think. I like what he's trying to do.
Nice one.
Yeah, maybe some baits would be good. Instead of cracking open his defense, make him open up, you know?
Yeah, and before Venom tries to thrust, he really needs to corner Ironic. Either he just backs away and the thrust doesn't hit.
Yeah, and Venator's guard did not serve him well there.
Yeah,
I think because he was
5 to
moving.
0.
Oof,
Oh,
yeah,
and again, did he try to grab him? I'm not
perhaps. I'm
sure.
not sure. Yeah, when you walk forward into those big cuts, they can kind of sneak past. And unfortunately, that
Oh,
lunge just doesn't hit hard enough to trade like that.
okay, so at least we can say that Venator was cheesed. 7 to 0. Oh,
Good effort, Venator. I think Yazuk just really struggles, in particular, against Samuel.
okay, so Ironic, please don't leave.
Yeah,
You
you're.
will have to fight all the games that you missed, that you slept over. Yeah, next is Luck.
All right. All right, I'm
Accepting
gonna
his connection.
step away to the bathroom, but I'm gonna get the names sorted out first so people can just watch.
Yeah,
All right,
so now Luck will be on the left and Ironic on the right.
be right back.
Mhm. Here you go, guys. Please check if you can control stuff properly. Yeah, everything is fine. Alex now, not Samuel. I think Cebu will be happy when he gets back. Props for your choice. Ironic. And here we go. Ironic is trying to move around, while Luck is being more linear. No side movement, only back and forth.
My bad, guys. I was
Some,
clicked off the fight because I was muting my mic. But thankfully, we missed nothing, it looks like.
yeah, the fight only just started, and as you can see, Iron switched to Alex.
Okay.
Does it make you happy?
Yeah, it does. And he definitely knows how to use those new moves. I've seen it before, so we'll see where that gets him. I think Luck
Yeah,
might be able to pick him apart, though, if he's not careful.
he used he used one of those newer moves earlier, but it was a really long range engagement for
Hmm.
most of the time before Luck went with his side step into side step combo.
Oh, there's another one, but it leaves you quite exposed. There's a time and a place, and that wasn't it. Good exchange by both. I think Luck's
Yeah.
doing the right thing here, though. Oh,
Oh,
some
still
hits.
no kill.
It's lagging on my end, but I see the hits, and there, Luck wins the trade. It's like I was saying earlier, Yazuk actually does have an HP pool to fall back on.
Yeah, especially if those attacks land on left hand or on torso.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, what a
Ooh.
miss.
Wow, crazy exchange, and
Oh,
again the trade is in favor of Luck. That's something I had to be careful of too, actually, and you would have noticed some trades did not go well for me too.
yeah, I was surprised by this result as well.
Yeah, it's like Alex's blade is heavier, but at the same time, Yazuk has a bit of health, so it kind of balances out, I think.
Still, this hit was a pretty clear one, not
Yep,
some weak, but
that
still
is
no
true.
go.
Well, that was a good one.
Yeah. Maybe Iron is finding what works better against Luck. Let's see.
Lunge, I think he's too far for it. It's a good move against Alex, but you gotta get in there. That's the only problem, and Alex can punish if you're too close. Yeah, so you gotta wait for a good time like that. That's nicely done. Taking
Yeah, but
advantage of
like,
the passive play.
remember the game against Venator? He landed some of those belly lunges that actually killed, but right now it didn't kill.
Mm-hmm.
In those animation was pretty the
Yeah.
same, like the hilt was close to the stomach.
Yeah, I wonder if that arm of Alex's catches it sometimes, like a bit of the damage, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it
Yeah.
acts as a small shield.
Yeah, it's sometimes that's what happens against thrusts too. You try to stab his chest and that arm saves him just barely. Not always though, sometimes it kills him anyway, but
Yeah. If the damage is spread a bit, it may help you.
yeah.
Nice.
Good hit by Ironic.
Not only hit, he even parried
Yeah,
Luck's attack.
in one go. It's very well done.
Yeah. Single tempo.
Those are some of my favorite counters to land. And they look really beautiful
Oh,
too, oftentimes. Ooh, nicely done by Ironic. In the
nice.
pocket.
Yeah, he managed to capitalize on this missed thrust. Proper punishment.
Yeah. I'd say Alex is better in the pocket as long as Yazuk hasn't sidestepped. Oh, nice
Oh,
snipe.
wow. I think that maybe Ironic started to do something. That's why
Yeah.
it hit so hard.
Yeah, and we're seeing here the difference. Alex does have a pretty solid defense. It's by no means weak, but there's more gaps that Ironic has to deal with.
Yeah, I agree. Nice one to the head.
Yep. So Ironic has to be more active, but he is actually in some of these flags now. He's adapting to that.
I still don't see him using thrust into slash much.
Yeah.
Like he mostly relies on his slashes.
Oh, something going on with Ironic? He didn't do anything.
Uh, let's let's wait a bit, guys. Maybe Iron caught a lag or something.
Yeah, that looked really strange.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, he's signaling that it's fine, I guess.
okay.
Oh, what a low god.
Yeah, I don't blame Luck for just striking. I mean, here's the thing. If you don't,
Oh,
then the other guy's just gonna hit you if he has a chance, so.
so close. Nice.
Oh. Okay, Ironic's making a comeback.
Yeah. Let's see if he can keep this up.
Luck is trying to initiate as always. Some really quick attacks here.
Oh,
To the
double.
leg actually. Nice.
Yeah.
It's actually a powerful cut though, the X cut, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but he opened himself up.
Yep. Yeah, but
Oh.
that was a lovely
Oh.
thrust. It almost hit, but then he followed it up with the retreat cut. Nicely done.
Yeah, no recovery at all. Just like a natural combo.
Yep.
GG, guys. Very well played.
Yeah, very close fight. Between the two rising stars too, so that's very fitting that it was close.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so next one is Iron versus Oakenlicks.
Okay.
Now, Iron will be on the left and Oaken on the right.
Now I'm really curious how this one will go because Oaken is the best I think we've seen it being a can opener. So
Actually, it would be great to see Samuel versus Oaken's
yeah,
Laszlo.
yeah, 'cause they both use like Hungarian swordsmanship too. You can tell their styles are similar, but I'd say Samuel's is based on a more later style of fighting. So it's always interesting to see them collide like that.
Well, I'm more interested in this super turtle versus super aggression.
Yeah, like immovable object versus the unstoppable force, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Oaken on the right.
Somebody's gotta give.
Yeah,
Samuel,
it's
yeah.
Samuel. Okay, now here we go.
Yeah, I think either Samuel or Alex it would be a legitimate pick here. It's not, I can't really say which one is better, but if you want a good guard, Samuel definitely.
Yeah. Okay, let's get this show going. Immovable versus unstoppable.
Well, Oak's getting warmed up there, some cuts out of range.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes too. Just getting
Oh,
the rhythm, getting used to the delay if there's any, you know.
was
In
it a
this case, that's not what it is, though. Yeah,
was it like a belly lunge attempt by Laszlo? I don't
yeah,
even know the input.
I think so. I think it's the same input as Yazik and Bara, actually. So
Oh,
it's a really similar attack. Nice
nice
retreat
retreating
guy. Yeah.
cut.
Samuel doesn't have his super fast recovery anymore on hit, so Laszlo's speed will be an asset for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Also, Oak, while he approaches cautiously, he's still like not afraid to approach.
Oof. That was good snipe by Ironic though. That could have been anybody's, I think.
Yeah. Well, I guess he understood already if he just remains completely passive, he will be picking
Hmm.
apart, so he needs to do something, find some preemptive attacks.
Yeah, I think the mistake for Ironic there was making a move, and Oak just capitalizes instantly on the mistake.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Oak relying on his speed, and I think Laszlo hits harder generally too.
Yeah, definitely harder than Jacek in most of the attacks.
Hmm. Yeah, some
Almost cornered.
feints, but Ironic isn't quite falling for them. Still,
Oh,
he keeps going.
right around the guard. What a slash.
Yeah, I definitely favor Laszlo here more than Yazik, just because he's better at initiating, and he's also better at getting out of danger when something goes wrong.
Yeah, he's a very fast guy.
And you can
And
stop
actually,
Laszlo's attacks, but Oak can then bait you in and then cut you as you try to riposte. So
yeah, he does it a lot. Like he plays with his footsies. Sometimes he's approaching fast. Sometimes he's patient and relies on retreating cuts.
yep,
So far, so good. Unstoppable is winning. Oh,
nice.
the sound was strange. Like no
Yeah,
body hit sound.
yeah, it was so fast the game couldn't even keep up.
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
Nice.
wow. A very favorable trade, it seems, as this thrust doesn't kill Laszlo. GG, guys. Unstoppable, I guess, moves immovable, so it's not as immovable anymore.
Yeah. God, some of these cuts Oak has been landing are just completely flawless, you know? Like, even
Yeah.
watching them closely, I don't expect them, and then all of a sudden there's a hit, you know?
Okay, now is the last game in this series of missed matches, I think.
Yeah.
Because now Ironic plays against me, and then we go to the latest 5th round.
Alright.
Okay, everything is set.
Yeah, and Tao will actually fight
Uh,
twice just because we did the 2 matches earlier.
yeah. Okay, so I will be on the left, Ironic will be on the right.
Alright. Alright, good luck, guys.
Thanks, Subum. Oh, let's see if I can break this immovable wall.
Yeah. Gideon might be another good choice for that, actually. Very good in the pocket. Some HP, too, if something is messed up. Oh, possibly the same issue again. Oh, never mind, he can move. So Ironic is contemplating. Can't use Marta, can't use Marie, though. Laszlo, okay. Ironic probably liked what he saw there from Oak, so he's going with Laszlo just to try it out. And you know, it may seem inadvisable, but I did exactly this in one of Koala's tourneys once. It was a Saber only, just like this, and I learned to really appreciate what Laszlo can do because my Alexander gameplay was frankly terrible, but I tried Laszlo and everything worked out. So definitely a good backup Saber character I have if I don't like what's happening, you know? Especially if I feel aggression is the answer to the problem. And speaking of using Laszlo, Ironic did a really beautiful false edge cut in the opening there. I don't think Tao was expecting it. I certainly wasn't. But it seemed calculated on Ironic's part. He knows the input for it. He did it again. Ironic playing a rather passive Laszlo, but it's working so far as Tao tries to enter the pocket with him. Gideon's guard is not the best, but then again, Laszlo's can be flimsy at times, so it's kind of interesting to see them both at play here. I'd say neither character, at least character by character, is a bad matchup for the other. They both kind of cancel each other out. Ironic going for a series of attacks. Good guarding by Tao, though, using his spacing as well. Gideon's guard can be better than people expect. And I see what Tao is going for. I really like what he's doing. Instantly, so Oak says, randomly picks Laszlo. Instantly gets a kill of his most useless move. Yeah, I don't see that very often from Laszlo. It seems just, I don't know, awkward to land. But I know Ironic in real life likes false edge cuts, so maybe that was the inspiration for trying it. I don't know. That said, Tao on the offensive there of 2 upward cuts. That's a really nice combo with Gideon actually, and it works against many Saber characters who do not guard that quadrant very well. Oftentimes you see one low cut and you're like, okay, I can just parry it, you know, and then the other one comes in and kills you. Or what can also happen is you think you can trade with the upward cuts, but those upward cuts hit much harder than you might expect. And even if those 2 cuts do not land, the Gideon player can still maintain initiative and keep the pressure up. And Tao is doing a really good job of retreat cutting. And I gotta say, for someone who does not main Saber at all, I really like the tactics that he's choosing. He's very relaxed. He's aggressive when he needs to be. He's defensive when he needs to be. Very good balance between the two. And I think the fact that he's relaxed, not much to lose, it's a big advantage for him. And it worked well against me in our fight as well, his playstyle. Good thrust. He needs one more. Ironic is trying to figure something out here, but he doesn't have anything. Maybe Laszlo was a bad pick. I think with Laszlo, you want to be more active. And Ironic's trying a bit of that, but the problem is Tao is just taking control of the arena. And that's a double. Don't want to count Ironic out yet, but he's kind of out of his element, I think, with this pick. Also, Sabers in general aren't quite his thing, but he's not giving up. He's doing some side steps, maybe a reverse Vineyard. Good parry, but he goes for the false edge cut. I don't think that was a good choice, unfortunately. If it landed, it would have killed, but it didn't.
Yeah, GG. That move at the beginning was really cool.
Yeah, it was. And Oak says it's the most useless one. That's the funny thing.
Well, but it worked very well.
Yeah, it did. And Oak is praising you for your impressive Gideon play, and I gotta echo what he's saying. That was really impressive stuff.
Well, thank you. At least I'm trying to figure this character out.
Yeah, you gotta fight Venator
Okay.
now, though.
Yeah. Venator will be on the left and I will be on the right. Okay,
Names are
connection
set
should
up.
be fine. Yep.
Very good tourney, by the way, guys. We had some amazing fights, like some of the ones I was doing, and Luck was putting on some good performances, and same with Venator, and especially Oak, I think, and Tao. Those two have
Yeah,
been doing really well.
Oak is completely on fire.
Yeah. I'm very thankful that I managed to beat him, because that was tough.
Vena, you take the left. Or maybe something is wrong with controls. Let me reset just in case.
Yeah, Oak's one of those
It is
fencers that
connected.
I always feel relieved when I win, if I do win, because he's so
Yeah,
hard to fight.
yeah, he is really the Laszlo right now. Venator, can you take control of the site?
Yeah, his title should
Let's
be
check
King
the
Laszlo,
chat.
honestly, or something.
Uh,
Hmm,
but I see you connected. He says that he's. Ah, maybe he was disconnected
that could
after I
be.
accepted him. Okay, he is definitely in now. Okay, sorry if I missed your disconnection. Should be good now.
Yeah, it doesn't always notify you, even if you have it set to do so.
Yeah, like clear sound indications would be better for Pasek, I think. Oh, Laszlo. Okay.
Taking a bit to load, on my end anyway. Could just be lag.
Is everything working out, Subu?
On my end, it's
I mean,
still
stream.
loading. I'm not sure what it looks like for you.
We're actually playing. It's 1-1 already.
Okay, I'll just try and leave and come back or something.
Yeah. I just paused the game. Allow Subu to figure everything out. So, is it working for you right now?
It's loading, apparently. Something
Okay,
Okay, they're
I'll
patching
restart
me in,
the
it
stream then.
says.
Maybe
Okay.
it will fix it.
Alright.
Okay, restarting. Here we go. Can you see it now?
Yes, I do. Awesome.
Tell me when everything is fine with settings,
Go ahead.
names, whatever.
Yeah, full screen, so we're good to go.
Okay, great. Let's get back to it.
Probably just a Discord thing. Anyway. Good can opener thrust by Venator, then a follow-up cut. Interesting that Venator went with Laszlo. He's probably really liking what he saw from Oak. And yeah, Laszlo's really fast. I mean, even Gideon can't really keep up with his fastest combos at times. That retreat splash especially, it's quick, but he puts some oomph into it, you know? It's not just a snap cut, it's a cut with his whole arm. And he puts his core into it too. Can opener thrust, he's relying on that to get past Gideon's guard, which I think is a good idea. Maybe it covers some of the thrust too, that Gideon might try to throw. Good stab. That gives me flashbacks to when Carlos was doing a bunch of thrusts against Gideon and Attorney, and then Koala was just like, another thrust, another thrust, another thrust. And that was an amazing moment. It's something that Gideon can be very vulnerable to. And Venator is just expertly picking Tau apart, forcing Tau on the defensive. And again, it's really interesting. In this tourney, we're seeing Venator actually go on the attack a lot. And it's working very well, especially with Laszlo. Laszlo's offensive potential is possibly the highest among the Sabers, honestly. Venator beat you really well in the Laszlo mirror recently. That's interesting, Oak. So Venator's definitely hit the lab. He's practiced this, so I thought the pick was weird at first, but maybe it isn't because he's really practiced with Laszlo lately. Nicely done. A bit of a feint by
Oh, GG.
Venator, but he
Great
saw that
game.
whiff and went for the head.
Those thrusts were complete surprise for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't expect them to kill, but sometimes they don't even need to. It's just the fact that he can shoot in, hit you, and then get out, you know, or keep going.
Yeah. Also, they stun you and stop you from moving. Even if you
Yeah,
try to start something, they cancel your combo, whatever you were doing,
yeah,
and you are really vulnerable after you get hit with
yeah.
this thrust. GG, Vena. Nicely played.
And I believe I'm up next
Yep.
against Ironic.
You will be playing against Iron. Yeah, exactly.
I think I'm playing for the win here. Gotta win this, otherwise I think you actually win because you beat me.
But I lost just now, so maybe Venator. Oh well, we'll see it
Maybe,
later.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a close race, is the important takeaway.
Yeah. You will be taking left side. Iron will be fighting on the right side. Okay, let me poke him a bit.
Nice to see you, Kexoid, in the chat. Kexoid
Uh,
seems excited. He saw some Laszlo. There's a lot of good Laszlo play if you want to watch this back, Kexoid. I know you like watching that, so.
okay, here is the link. I just got used to having all people and friends already, so they're just joining without any link at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ironic is in. And here we go. I'm really interested if he will stick with Laszlo or get back to Samuel.
Lux says he's a fan of Kexoid. Yeah, all of us are, honestly. I wish Kexoid would play more tournaments, but I understand time is an issue right now. I'm on the right, apparently. Let's go back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really want to have Kex back We had some really great matches when the game was just released. Okay, you can. Yeah, everything is fine now. Samuel,
Laszlo.
no?
Okay.
Oh, Laszlo. My guess was wrong. Let's see if Ironic can apply something that he saw Venator was using. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good
Have a
luck.
great game. Again, Ironic starts by being a little bit more defensive, but Subu is not greedy. Oh, Iron went forward and just scored with, I think, third slash. Oh, not a good distance to use a thrust. Oh, nice counter. Yeah, that's when you can use it. When your opponent's guard is down due to attacking you. And right after you defeat his attack, you can counter with this thrust. Oh, that's what we call junk here. It's good that it ended in a double. Otherwise, we wouldn't know who deserves it. Some caution again. Subu is moving forward and into another double. I guess we will see more doubles here. Oh, clear cut to the left shoulder. Right around the guard. More caution again. There is some time for it still. Oh, such a snap cut as a counter. Right into the hand. Again, more probing. Yeah, Ironic doesn't really want to use Laszlo offensively. I guess that's his usual mindset when he's trying out a new character. He sticks with his basics, and that includes being more defensive. Still yet another double. What are the options? How can you open a passive Laszlo? Sidestepping, yes, that already worked. Oh, that was a bone exchange. Nicely done by Subutai. But I think he didn't use his thrust into slash combo with success in this game. Let's see if it will work.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
I
Okay.
think,
He
yeah,
paused, I
it's good.
think.
I think.
All right.
No. Okay, it's all right.
All right.
Okay, you can go.
Jeez,
Vince.
I was about to hit him there.
Yeah.
Oh, something's going on. I'm sorry, man. I
Yeah,
had
I
to
think
cut because, like, if I don't,
also I saw like the beginning of Ironic's attack. Maybe he was lagging and then the lag
yeah,
stopped and he already noticed that he is too close.
yeah, I'm
That's
getting some lag too. Actually, now it wasn't happening before.
Okay, let me. No, I didn't
It'll
change
probably wear
anything.
off.
I'm not watching the stream.
I think Ironic's having it worse, but I'm sure it'll
Okay.
wear off for
Just
me.
try it out, guys. Don't engage each other. Just try it out. Use
Looks
some
good.
moves.
Okay, yeah, he's good too.
Okay. Another recon. Ironic is being passive while moving back and forth, and Subu is not in a hurry to get under this Saber. some quick slashes, and most of them are feints out of measure, I think. Oh, that thrust landed, but Subutai managed to retaliate with his own slashes. I think Ironic got greedy with the desire to follow up after this successful thrust. Oh, retreating cut doesn't work now. I think it was a neutral one, that's why. The thrust didn't land, but that's a good time to land classical combo. Subu needs only a single flag to take the game.
Nice, nice, man.
Yeah, nice one.
Sometimes throwing random moves like that out works, man. Nicely done.
Yeah, the attack was delayed a bit, so it served like a feint. Oh, nice cut. Great timing and distance. He's doing it again. No, it was good because it wasn't expected. Now it's more expected, I think. Oh, he's not leaving that corner. Ah, and that is his undoing.
Yeah.
GG, guys.
Good effort, Ironic.
Yeah, that weirdly moved from low to high, and the kill with it looked really cool. Okay, so it goes 7-5 to Subutai. And now we have the last game of the tourney. Luck versus Oaken. Luck already connected. And we are waiting for Oaken leaks. So what do you think about Ironic's Laszlo? I never actually saw Laszlo played in such a defensive way.
It's interesting. It definitely caught me off guard, but I think there's something to that just because he can punish mistakes so quickly. I think
Yeah.
I handled it well in the end, though. I adapted and just forced him into the corner where his options were kind of limited.
Actually, I'm not sure why the table is not showing the games played. Maybe it will calculate itself after the
Maybe.
tournament is finished. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, if you're looking at the table at the bottom, sometimes it doesn't update right away. It's bizarre, but
Yeah, yeah. Ah, okay. Let me do a refresh. Yeah, now it's working. Okay, let's go
okay, I'm
into
just
the
looking at the chat.
finale.
So, yeah, Kexoid is saying that I must be having some delay, and honestly, the delay is not bad. We had some spikes, but that was obviously the delay is there. It's not the same as playing, local or anything, but it's definitely playable. And Ironic was dealing with the same thing for sure, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay, Luck is on the left, Oaken on the right. Yeah, obviously. No questions about character picks here.
Oh yeah, Kexoid says imagine a turn-based mode for a Hellish Court with high delay fights. I mean, I guess right of way is kind of that, Not exactly,
Actually,
but
you can do it, not a turn-based, but a slow-mo.
we've kind of done that just because of weird lag issues before. I recall some really slow streams.
Yeah. Oh, and Luck starts really aggressively. Yes, he wants to defend against those long-range thrusts. That's why he switches to long guard so much.
Yeah. Good use of the attack spell lock. We were saying, use the basics, but so far it's going okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe he needs just to try out more of his combos just
Yeah,
to get them into his fingers, so to say, just to use them without
yeah.
thinking.
Good thrust, actually. He's doing really well with that.
Hmm.
The danger is just it doesn't kill, but if he distances it right, then he's not necessarily in danger.
Oh, again, a pretty favorable trade for Jacek.
Yeah, luck is a beast. Kexoid.
Oh,
Nice. I think luck was fainting. He like canceled really quickly, and so he got hit.
yeah, yeah. He opened up. Well, he switches a lot between long guard and regular guard as well. Oh,
True. Oh, both limping? Oh, actually,
nope,
luck's
nope.
better yet.
Only Laszlo.
Okay. I thought luck was limping. I think that's because he was stunned. Good snipe. He's using the max range. Good distance management.
Uh,
Unfortunately, rushing in like that, yeah.
what an uppercut.
Yeah, the thing is, when Yazik rushes in, he's completely open, and he does a twirl of his saber. That can be good for feinting, I suppose, potentially, but you're just completely open.
Nice sidestep. Avoided the thrust and the follow-up as well. Yeah, Laszlo is really good as well as at this as well as Gideon. The dashes are bad, but
Ooh,
it is completely compensated by fast footsies.
definitely. That was quite a trade there, but Oak got the better end. His face cut in two, but he's fine. It's not the first time his face has been cut, so Laszlo doesn't care. He's a Chad.
Oh. Also, if you notice, most of the time headshots land on Laszlo's already gouged eye.
It's true, yeah.
Oh,
Thrust into
so
snap.
again, this thrust doesn't kill in the torso, but it's stunned.
Yeah,
It's really great that Luck managed to just follow up
yeah.
to make sure he can get a kill.
Yeah, I mean, Alex does a similar thing with his thrust into cut combo, so I think it's actually a good thing that Yazik can more reliably do that now.
Oh, no recoveries for Laszlo. Missed an attack. I thought he's getting a punishment, but no, he continues.
Yeah,
Oh, so close. Oof,
hit there.
can't faint anymore. Too low on stamina. Yeah.
Good hit. Oak is out for
Yeah,
some blood.
if your playstyle revolves around a lot of movement, a lot of attacks, it's really problematic when you get a slightest wound. Like, you have enough fast my. Oh,
Nice.
that's a GG.
Yeah. I think again the fundamentals. Luck needs to learn like the parry riposte action, just the basic Y cut, because Yazik has a really good reach with that cut, and learning how to do those exchanges along with those advanced moves, I think, would really benefit him.
Yeah, can't agree more, because it's good that he started to experiment, that he expanded the arsenal of his moves, and right when he steps up to the next level of fundamental play, that's when he will be a really, really strong player of Jacek.
Definitely.
Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for such great games that were pleasant to participate in, even though I'm not using my mains.
Yeah.
But just Saber duels are just so cool by themselves. So it's really interesting to participate and really nice to watch so many great exchanges. And thanks for showing us new move for Laszlo, ironic.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Saber fights are very balanced too. There's no debates about who's stronger than who. I mean, yeah, Samuel has his guard, but Laszlo has a really good attack at least, so I think even then
Yeah.
it's a very balanced fight.
And I think congratulations are another Subu. You take the victory because you managed to beat Oak, and
Yep.
it helps you to get the first place, while Oak finishes as second, and surprisingly, I finished third.
Yeah, you did really well, like I was saying, and again, very thankful I beat Oak because Oak just seemed unstoppable this whole time. So
Yeah, his Laszlo was really, really strong. It's a shame I didn't try Gideon against his. Or yeah, I think I used Jacek.
yeah,
Still, still, a lot of really good games, guys. Thank you for participating. See you next time.
yeah, see ya. And I'll end it there. I'll end the stream there. Very fun stream. Nice to do tourneys back to back like that. They were very quick. That's what I like about the round robins. They're quick, but even so, you have a lot of fights. So
Yeah,
it's not
that's.
like,
I can't just stop saying it. Uh, Out of all the Tony formats, you get to fight the most. It doesn't matter like that you lose the first game or
hmm
like two first games. Like, yeah, maybe you're not competing for the first place, but you are still playing against all the guys who gathered here and who are aiming for victory. You may just stop someone's streak or just have some really good games, and
hmm
you can't be eliminated. You will get those games.
yeah, definitely. I don't have much else to say. Thank you guys for coming out. Really good to see the community come out again and whatnot. Oh my God. Hang on, guys. You got some cringy
A quick
chat going
question
on.
though, Subu. So, are you getting this upgraded tier 2 for matched weapons?
I don't think so. I think I'm one away though. But I do
So
get the
like
Saber
you,
expert
you
title,
got
so
the
there's that.
second, you got the second victory, right?
Yeah, second. So it's like, how it takes 3 wins to get master? It's like that. We
Yeah,
use the
yeah,
same system,
I
just
see.
different. Yeah.
I think it's unfortunate that you are always staying with a red nickname due to being a moderator. It would be cool if you put forward some, Saber or Grandmaster or whatever, just so people will see your different achievements.
Yeah, that's true. I know Maestro does that, but I'm with Warden. I think it's better to have mods easily recognizable. But I do hear you for
I
sure.
see.
It's definitely cool to show off titles and all the rest of it.
Okay, GG's and congratulations again, Subu. See you next time.
Thank you. See ya.
Thanks for streaming.
No problem. It was a lot of fun streaming it. Okay, and I'll end the stream there, guys. Thank you for coming out again. The community really would not be what it is without all you coming out with all this positivity. And so I'll see you next time.
For all the